Hello and welcome back to Genshin Impact. We're going to continue the 3.1 story by hopping over to Sumeru once more. So we have to go to Aru Village, but we can't see the quest on the map right now, I think, because we have to wait until a certain time of day. And hopefully this time I won't be as salty about Alhaitam's behavior. I'll do my best to just look the other way when it happens. Alright, that might not be true. I'll complain, but I'll try to complain nicely. Now I can get behind that. I can get behind that. I'll complain, but I'll complain nicely. Am I tracking the quest even? Quest? Which quest is it? This one? Ooh. Ooh. Wait, does that mean this is the final part of the quest? I get one of these. I do want one of those, but... Is that gonna put me at Constellation 4? 4 or 2? Ooh, 4. Ooh, that's pretty good. After Lee Lotus? What? Lee Lotus? Is it called Lee Lotus? It is called Lee Lotus. I don't know what a Lee Lotus lamp is. Thought it was Leaf Lotus for some reason. I guess I just wanted it to sound more stereotypical Dendro-esque. Alright, let's... No, not settings. Time. Like, oh, we gotta wait all the way. Like that? Okay. There we go. Could also explore the desert in the meantime, but I feel like we should start with the story when the stream is about doing the story. Until we've done the story, then the stream might be about doing other things. We'll see. Oh, it was 6 till 8. Oh, I waited too long. Oh my. I swear it said 8, and I was like, 8 is fine. No, 8 is the latest it can be. It has to be in the morning, between 6 and 8. Who wakes up at 6? Alright, I wake up at 6 every now and then. But not by choice. Alright, to the entrance before it becomes 8 AM again. Hello, friends. And Alhaitam. He's probably not even here. Oh, he is! Yeah, you are really early. Why are we this early? It's not about whether or not he's certain. It's not about whether or not he's certain, it's about whether or not he should be there, and he shouldn't. Don't bring him. Dang it. Dang it. Sure, let's just bring a kid to the battlefield. It might be a battlefield. Can you tell us not to bring the kid? If you let someone cut off your arm, I'm gonna yell at you. Or I'll cut off your other arm. Oh, that is far away. Oh, that is far away. That is really quite far away. Well, I don't have teleport points over there, and... You know, walking would be appropriate for the first time we go there anyways, so let's just have a good walk and try not to get too distracted by chests, but get distracted by chests anyways. That's how you play this game. At least that's what I believe. Was that a beetle rolling a little ball? That's cute. And I really like the desert. There's just something very satisfying about, like, the fluidity of the ground, if that makes any sense. It's like walking on the ocean, but it's not an ocean of water. You get what I mean? It's nice. Like, if I could walk on the ocean, I would walk on the ocean, but I cannot, so I'll have to settle for walking on the sand. I really appreciate that they went through the lengths of making, like, nice footstep physics, imprint physics, whatever you want to call it, on the sand. That really does go the extra mile to make it nice. Like, if it wasn't this nice looking, it wouldn't be that enjoyable, because then What are these things? How have I not seen you? What are you? Hello? Kind of cute. Can I? Oh, he doesn't like me. All right, I'm gonna have to show you them. Sorry. I wanted to have it as a mount because it was cute, but it attacked me, so that makes it less cute. That's how that works. What was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah. The fact that like the sand is made to be nice like this is very important to me because otherwise you'd just be walking on orange floor, orange yellowish floor, and that's not good enough. It's gotta be sand. Don't shoot me off this cliff. That is far up. Why did I choose to climb this? Because the map marker says go west, and I'm like, alright, well, let's go straight west. Even if it takes longer to go over the mountain than around the mountain. Maybe we'll see a chest as soon as we get on top. That's like on the bottom, and I'll jump back down. Like a silly goose. And hop. Wait, now I've already done the sand pile. I swear I did the sand pile last time, but there was no chest in it. Oh, the sand is really nice, though. I did mention last time how I want them to make a snow area. Not like Dragon Spine, but like with a bunch of snow. Like snow up to your knees with like sand physics like these. Would be very nice. I really want them to make another island in Inazuma that's like further north. That's like snow and cold based. Like a bit of like a Hokkaido-esque region. I feel like we kind of lack that in Inazuma, and I would like to have that. Not to mention it would like kind of give Inazuma a nicer shape in my opinion. Because like right now it has like... It's curving a lot to the left. I want to go a bit further north. I hope we get like a Hokkaido-esque Inazuma region. And then they can give us a Inazuma Cryo Catalyst character that's inspired by Yuki Onna, because that would make a lot of sense to me. My goodness, that mushroom has legs. I am not sure if I'm okay with mushrooms with legs, but that's not going to be a problem for very long. And mushroom with legs. Bye, mushroom with legs. Why is this person spamming my world? No, not join. I'm doing story quests. You can't do story quests with people in your world. I don't even know who that person is. Right. Ventriculus. Oh, it's back up there? Really? How did I not see that? I guess I wasn't looking at the map. Oh, that's my bad. The east is way back up. Can I climb this? Quite tall. Oh no. No, I really don't like how if you climb something and you hit an angle that you cannot go up on, it automatically lets go of the wall. So frustrating. Can I teleport somewhere? Please? No. Please put like grappling point somewhere, please. No. Game, come on. Oh, okay, we got a sand current, we got some grappling points. Okay, I see my way back up. See my way back up. I also really need to swap to an animal character on the team because otherwise I won't be able to deal with these sand dunes. So, Sayu, welcome back to the team. Even though she doesn't want to be on the team, she wants to sleep. Another page? Okay, let me mark that on the map. The page. I use this mark actually. Yeah, I've been marking these pages you can find on the map, because there were these pages in Inazuma, and I never managed to gather them all, except for in one location. And I feel like this time I should mark where I've found them, so that if I ever choose to use a guide, I don't have to go to the places I've already been. I should probably go back to Inazuma at some point and do all those various pages as well. Mushrooms. My concern. Your reason to be on top of this thing? Yeah. I do like these grappling points. It would be cool to have a way to make your own grappling point, though. Like you shoot one out and you grapple to it. Kind of like Kuching's E skill, but much longer range, and it would be a gadget. I mean, I would enjoy just having Kuching's E skill be longer in general. Nice too. Thank you. What's the domain here? Like, accessible at the moment, or do I need to do something to make it accessible? I don't see it. I feel like it should be in that direction somewhere. Am I wrong? It's kind of like there somewhere. And judging by the map, it shouldn't be on top of something. It should be on the bottom, next to a road. Maybe you do something near that grappling point to make it appear. We'll worry about that later. I don't think there's any new domains for artifacts or... what's the other thing? Any other thing than artifacts you want to get from domains? I guess there's talent books and weapon materials, but those you can get in the first patch always, so... There's no new artifact domains in this patch, which means all the other domains are just like... random domains that gives you like a few random items. So I see a Sealy down there and a chest over here. Let's do the chest first. Also, I still think the vultures, they're really cool. They look awesome. And they look like phoenixes. Spin! Lightning of Judgment. Or Thunder of Judgment, I guess, depending on how you want to translate it. Scorpion. I kind of want a character to have like oh, this makes sense to me. I want there to be something called like the Desert of Judgment, because Desert is Sabak. Is it? No. Is it Sabaku? And then Judgment is Sabaki. But what is? Wait, there's another word that sounds similar, isn't there? Hold on. Just gotta make sure I don't confuse these. Yeah, Sabaku is Desert. Sabaki is Judgment. There's one more word. What's the third word? Don't remember. Dang it. Well, at least I remember 2 words that matter. This area is very gray. Can you find withering in the desert? This area looks very different. I thought it would be interesting if withering in the desert made it more green. It was like the opposite. Would make a lot of sense, but yeah, this definitely looks kind of withering-esque, but there's no withering around. It's very dry, I suppose. Maybe something interesting here, right? I mean, there is a Dendroculus on the top here, I assume. That makes the most sense to me. Oh, you can climb this, come on. I believe. Is it on the very top? Because it should be around here, but I don't see it. Maybe I have to go to the very top and then jump off or something. Oh, it goes quite far up. I thought this was like a pyramid shape. Is it more of an obelisk? Yes. Does it have a name on the map? Nope. Just here. Get around here. Yep. Stand on this, take a break. Climb on this.
Yep.
Walk on this.
Yes.
For all I know, that Dendrocolus could be on the very bottom. That doesn't mean climbing to the top isn't worth it. Climbing tall things is very important in video games. Even if there's no reason for it at all whatsoever. Is there a way to open it, or is it under the ceiling? No, I don't see it anywhere. Is there an entrance? I thought the entrance would be on that side if there was an entrance. Do you have an entrance? No, there's something going on here. Those symbols on the wall seem kind of suspicious. Beat up his friend as well. Seems only fair. And also give me this, whatever this is. Nuts. Giant nuts. Touch. Oh! That summoned more people. I'm gonna touch this as well. And I can get you all in one fell swoop. Alright, come over here. You have like a dendro crossbow? That's kind of neat. Yukikoso. Not gonna be it next time. Give me a chest. Not what I needed. Maybe there's symbols on some of the other sides. Stretch. See any such thing. I don't see the Dendrocolus, so... Okay, the door is suspicious. Doesn't seem to react to any elements in an obvious manner. Or claymore attacks. Which I feel like would suggest there's some kind of mechanism somewhere, but I don't see anything nearby. Maybe it's tied to a quest? I've lingered around for long enough. I did see those fire activatable mechanisms up on the cliff there somewhere. Not sure if those are related, but the viewpoint. Towers of Betrayal. Well, now we know the name at least. There was a chest here somewhere, wasn't there? Yep. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna grab the chest. I didn't use my burst. Come on. Ow. Thank you. Oh, I guess Yamiko's not satisfied. Should get the statue of the 7 on the way there so I get the map. Just gotta make sure I pick up these rocks, because I learned semi-recently that those various objects you can open up to get Mora count towards map progression. Because I was missing a couple of percent in a bunch of locations was because I didn't open like the wooden boxes in the water and the small rocks that you can find on random cliffs and such. I also need these fruits to ascend Candace. Red quest. Teleport point, and I did see a Dendroculus, and this goes down. How far does it go down? Another door? But here's a Sealy statue, so that might be how you open this door. I was wondering if that went down and further in, because that would go towards the tower. Maybe the other tower door isn't necessarily an entrance, but an exit. Might be a bit of a stretch. These ledges. Like they know I'm trying to climb these things. How much further up was it? Is it all the way up? I walk this? Kinda. Yoinks, thank you. You guys mind me taking this chest? Not that it matters, I'm gonna take it anyways. Investigate. Interesting. Here I thought I would be an enemy. Combat trial, and I have no burst skills ready. Perfect. Ah, scorpions. That's not that bad. 4 scorpions? Roll through them. There's something to gear up the end? Yeah. Would make sense. Ooh, precious chest. That's quite generous. Okay, which way for the statue? Is that this thing? Yeah. I got something in my eye. Wait, what? Excuse me? There's some kind of barrier. Hello? That's not okay. That's my chest. I need it. No. Can I climb the barrier? Can I get on top of it? I can. Maybe there's a hole somewhere. Kind of cool looking though. I do like it. Kind of reminds me of that thing in Mario Odyssey where you need sunglasses to see the visible platforms. Either there's an opening somewhere or there's a way to deactivate this thing. Oh. It was an opening. Does that remove the entire barrier as well? Yes, it does. I think I'll have a much easier time exploring everything in the desert than exploring everything in the forest. I'm still missing quite a bit in the forest over here, if I zoom out so you can see the percentages. Because there's so much like over and underground and up in trees and below trees, and it's confusing. I'll use my burst for this, whatever. What is that? What did I kill? I killed something. I don't know what I killed, but I killed something. The happy migrating squad of mushrooms. Just leave them be. You might disturb their little transferring from one place to another ritual. That's something I'd like to see in more games. Mobs that don't necessarily have static spawns, but they have like... they just move from area to area. Depending on local resources and times of day and such. You kind of have to track down enemies rather than just going to the places they spawn. How many Dendroculus? I have 14. That's not too bad, actually.
Yep.
Do look forward to just running around and exploring all the desert. Do quite enjoy it already, so. Especially this. What you see right now, these like massive dunes. That's what I really like about deserts. When you can have like waves of sand going up and down, creating kind of like this strange landscape of just sand. But it's not just flat sand, it's like hills and mountains of sand and slopes and valleys.
Yeah.
But I really like to have like a surfing mechanic, even though people already complain that like, oh, Genshin Impact's ripping off Breath of the Wild. But you know what? I think they could rip it off more. I think they could rip off the shield surfing mechanic in some way. Give me that. Because it's not like Breath of the Wild has a monopoly or right on the shield surfing mechanic. There's been surfing mechanics in other games, and like it doesn't have to be shield surfing in this game, just some kind of surfing, you know? And Zelda games are really fun. So someone ripping off really fun games to make their games really fun, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. We want games to be fun. If they start ripping off like actually intellectual properties such as like characters and such, yeah, then we have a problem, of course. Like if you rip off the story and the characters and the actual unique things, then yeah, that's a problem. But like gameplay mechanics, you don't own gameplay mechanics. What is this thing? Oh. Well, I'm intrigued about... Oh. This tablet over there had a symbol on it. Now it's gone. But it was there a second ago. Maybe a time of day kind of thing? Or maybe it's just a weird angle? No, I can pick it up. Alright, do I have to bring this to the chest? Or is it more complicated than that? Oh, this invisible thing actually has shape. That's cool. It's not just a flat wall. It actually has pillars and stuff. Interesting. Let's try to get on top of it. Is there a hole? I just saw like a strange texture on that. I fell back down. Oh, there's some kind of button. I'll just check the top once more before I jump in on the other side. There might be some more puzzle-esque elements to this thing, rather than just finding an opening. Where's the button? Is it a button? Does it require a geoconstruct? Seems like a stretch. I don't think that's the case, but we can try it. Nope. The other button. Also no. Geoconstruct? What did that break immediately? I cannot put something on top of this one. Okay, that's interesting. More invisible walls? Have I bit off more than I can chew? I need this for something. I can tell that this is important somehow. But I don't know how it's important. Kind of reminds me of the thing I saw above the chest, but it also does remind me of the shape of this. But I don't have the ability to move this. It is an entity, so it might be possible to interact with it with some kind of element, but my first guess would be Electro. My second guess would be Dendro just because Sumeru, but it doesn't really add up. Because there's those new enemies that are kind of like themed similarly to these areas. They are affected by Electro and catalyzed reactions. I did get that tablet, but I didn't really immediately clue me in on what to do. Let's see. A stone plate with ancient text on it that seems to have once been a part of a certain building. The desert sands play host to many an unknown wish. Who made them and who carries them now? Either way, researchers believe this symbol to have initially stood for valley. Valley, huh? My initial thought would be to bring it somewhere else. Bring it somewhere, you put it somewhere, it does something. Maybe it's not even in, like, this area, but somewhere far away. Such as a valley, you know? Like, find a valley somewhere, put it there. It's one of those doors, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, there's a switch here? Can I get in somehow? Start. What does that do? Opens the door. Does that take me to the chest? Yes. Exquisite chest. Knowledge. Mysterious replicator keystones. Forged primal lights are mysterious energy aggregates found in the King Deshret's ruins. Or the Scarlet King, I should be saying. Get close to them and pick them up and take them with you. I am carrying it. Do you want me to bring you to... this? What does that do? The Scarlet King's Ruin have a great number of objects that have their original appearances obscured by a mysterious power. You must use the Verity Cell in such cases to help you. When you use the Verity Cell while having special clearance, you can cause invisible objects to reappear. Oh. How does this help me? This is similar to what I already saw. Is this temporary, or does it actually permanently re-manifest the floor? No, it's temporary. Oh, there's a chest up there. Interesting. Like, how does this help me more so than just walking around like I already did? Like, it increases the range at which I can see the floors and walls and such. Maybe I can climb on them now? Yes? No? Nope. Just recharge this thing. I want to get this chest up here. Oh. Is there a way in? No?
You?
Really? There has to be. I can climb this. And just get high enough up. And get on top of it. Unless there's a roof as well. Is there a roof here? Of course there is a roof. Right? But if I can get to this door, then I can maybe get another one of those. No, this button only opens these doors, doesn't it? How do I get to the button? Without opening the doors. I just wander around all this a little bit more. Let's see if there's like any obvious entrance. Like, oh. Oh, I can get another one of these? Oh, that makes it so much easier. Put one here as well. I didn't think I could get more of them. I thought it was a one-time deal. Rotate cell? What does that do? Did that accomplish something? What exactly did I rotate? Did it move the walls or something in some way? Oh, okay, it hits this now. I rotate this as well. Nope. Oh. Why did I not get a tutorial for this one? Or did I, but it just didn't pop up in the same way. Oh, there's multiple menus. Cool, okay. Keystones are a special type of platform. If you get close to them while carrying a forged primal light, you can create ruined devices to aid you in your adventures. Devices made this way do not require any special clearance. Replicator keystones can be used to create following rune devices: Everlight cells, Neverlight cells, Obscuring cells, Verity cells, Primal sconces, that's a lot of things, and Primal sandglasses. Use forged primal light and replicator keystones to get further into the rooms. But I didn't get anything about what this rotating thing is. And how it works. Oh, it opened the door. Okay, it's that simple. Now open this door and just grab the chest. And that gives me an item, which I probably have to bring somewhere else. A stone slate that you found in the transparent ruins near the mausoleum of the Scarlet King. This seems to be a record left by a lost civilization. Ooh, there is a lot of information here. Record of leaves of absence. Conscription of labor from the city of Gurabad. By command of the Parvezravan, the spirit of victory, and by the grace of Alamar. We were able to set up a camp here to protect ourselves from the vicious and the wicked. We must ensure that wages are good and the supply and the distribution remains smooth, such that the workers may feed, clothe, and protect themselves. We must ensure that the positions of the legal scholars, soldiers, and physicians be filled so as to deal with injuries, disputes, and the aftermath of mishaps. Mishaps. There we go. I don't like this word. It's written in a weird way. Mishaps. Because it's my brain sees like the S and H like shh. Make a sound. Mishaps. Lawsuits arising from corporal punishment. We must ensure that the construction sites be installed with shops, dormitories, infirmaries, taverns, and cemeteries to prevent disruption of the laborers by external affairs. Compensations of laborers shall be settled via read paper proofs that shall be destroyed by the deadline, and funds are to be issued without delay. Dispatch the strong to build high walls for the camp. Dispatch the skillful to dig pits and traps for the camp. Dispatch the clever to ready high towers in anticipation of oncoming foes. Dispatch the meticulous to make swords and halberds of the brave warriors that will surely come. It should not take more than 20 days for the excavation of the first shovelful of earth to the forging of the last sword. Rumors have scattered like sand in the wind through the city of Gurabad, of an apostate in a brass mask gathering accomplices in a hidden oasis in a futile attempt to issue a ridiculous challenge to Parvezaravan. I cannot read these properly. This traitor has made the burning sun and yellow sand hit his foe, and his accomplices gather once every 7 days. Precautions must be taken. Engrave the causes for laxness so that the generations who come after may know of such preposterous conduct, and that even the most negligent of workers may be alerted to the fact that labor is the foundation of freedom. Day 2, 3 people were choked by sweeping sand and they took 1 day off. Day 9, 10 people were scorched by the radiant sun and they took 1 day off. Day 16, 12 people were choked by the sweeping sand and they took 1 day off. I feel like I'm going to find more of these. I mean, obviously by the name of the list, but I feel like I'm going to find more of these and then bring them somewhere to activate something. It's kind of like a go to all the different... It's probably something like go to different places around here to gather things and then bring them all to a single place. It's the vibe I'm getting. Get Sayu back so I can run around faster. And make nice imprints in the sand. I've seen pictures of people writing stuff in the sand with Sayu, but my sand like markings disappear quite fast afterwards. Maybe it's a graphic settings thing. So I can't write that much before like the back of the trail disappears. Chest, and it's half buried in sand, and I need a pyro character to light torches. Oh, the most convenient one to use would be Amber. She's ranged. Has no cooldown on applying fire to things. There's usually one in each direction, but I don't see one in this direction. One up here. I kind of want to get Constellation 2 on Amber just so I feel like I can actually play her. Because I feel like she's kind of unplayable with that Constellation 2. Because this allows you to shoot the Baron Bunny to instantly explode it, which allows you to actually use it a bit more proactively rather than just throwing it out and waiting. Of course I hit the bird. Oh, the chest being buried doesn't matter. Nah, it's fine. No problem. Give me back my Ujo Sara. There we go. Do you see another chest? I somehow didn't pick up the Dendroclus, which is my bad. I'll go back for it though. Lest I forget. Wouldn't be unusual for me.
直律流逃げ道はあります浄土を解放させ有限なるライト
I can't move my camera for some reason.
呪言直はっせはっ早くわらわにも見せてくれぬか
Do I have enough red crests yet? I want to ascend Candace. Yay, there we go. Level 50. Level up. The next one I need 3 of these and 19 of these. Another chest. Love it when you're in a new area and you just walk from chest to chest. You don't even have to look for them, they find you. Let me spin. I want to get the small fry. And the guy with the paddle, he's scary. The guy with the paddle, that's the strongest enemy in the game. Imagine if he had a real weapon. Mata owl. I see a tablet. Gimme. Thank you. Sacred Seal Valley. Maybe they're kind of like the seals you find in Kanomia. You. Another thing where I need power characters. The Illusory City. What do you mean? Did I just reach an Illusory City? Because I haven't gotten there yet. What do you mean experience my first mirage? I have experienced several mirages. What are you talking about, game? Or was it something else? Was it the scarab? Was that a fake scarab? Yeah. I feel like I would be talking about these invisible walls, but I've seen them before, so I guess I need a pyro character again. Although I have a hunch that here, a lot of these columns, pillars, whatever you want to call them, they're going to be obscured by walls. I won't be able to shoot them from afar with Amber because they'll just hit an invisible wall. I'm going to use the Luke instead. Oh, no? No invisible walls? I really thought there would be. There's one, okay. Did I do something? Have I achieved greatness? No? Are there more of them? There's another one. Hopefully it's not timed. That would be very annoying. Oh, is it? Is it timed? Oh my god. Alright. Let me just grab some of these fruits first, if I can. Okay, excuse you. I just want to grab the red crests. Really? Really? You're putting this much protection on some random flowers? Okay, maybe it goes away if I get all the colors. Well, it appears to have reset. Assuming... No, they're not timed. There's different amounts of fire flowers that each one is in there. 4... 1... Okay, we start here. Well, that's better than having it be timed. There's 4 here. It did seem like an obscene amount of fire flowers. Which one has 2? Which one has 3? Does one have any? Tell me there's like one that's 0. This one has 2. This one has 3, if I can get to it. 4. But if there is one that has 0, I might have to start over again. This one has 0. There's not like another one somewhere that I don't see, right? Oh, maybe it's fine? No, okay, let's start with this one then. Start with 0. Go to 1. This was 1, right? How did I know it was a 0, 1? Who starts counting from 0? Nobody. 2, right? Or this one's 3. This is a great source of those flowers, though, if you can farm them afterwards. But I've not needed these flowers for pretty much anything since the start of the game. Oh, it's a domain? Ah, makes sense. We'll probably save it for later then. We are trying to make our way towards the story. We're just not doing a very good job. Just re-equip Sayu in this slot, and then we'll swap over to Ayaka Freeze. I feel like picking some of these flowers. There's so many of them. Like 10 of them or something? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 10. It's Bloosh. I only got one of them. Can I go to the tornado? No, that's outside the map. That would be cool, though. I should at least unlock the domain so I can teleport to it. What do we get in here? We get talent books, some random watch, and random resources. What kind of watch is this? Gambler's pocket watch. Useful. Very useful. I think the most useful thing here is the 40 primos and the 5 sigils. Back to my Mono Electro team. It'd be cool if they added region resonance as well. Probably kind of like force teams a bit too much, but like something... I got bonus for having teams where characters are from the same region. They already have that spare for Liyue that gives you bonuses if everyone is from Liyue, or like depending on how many characters are from Liyue. They should make more things like that. The problem is like most of the weapons they add to the game are only from the weapon banners, and most people don't gamble on the weapon banners because it's not worth it. So either they need to make weapon banners more worth gambling on, or they need to add more weapons to standard banner. Or both. I want to spin. Using Sire for damage is probably not the most effective thing to do, but it's kind of fun. Ow, fire off the Yami. After that, just gonna smite this guy. He's been smoked. Smitten, smoked, smited. Whatever you want to call it. Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way, am I not? We're never gonna make it to the quest, are we? I'll make a beeline for it. feel like my only complaint about Sayu is that her skill doesn't last forever. It would be so nice if it did. Oh no, a Sealy. Oh no, but we're so close to the quest location. But I can't resist. Oh, it's going the wrong way. No, Sealy, come back. Watch it run all the way back where we came from. A lot of tumbleweeds. They rarely drop anything. It'd be nice if they did drop things more often. Is that a teleport points? Is that a Fatui guy leading a bunch of whatever those creatures are? I need to learn what they are, because they make me think of the ones in the foresty area, but they're different, so... Living beings. Are they animals? Oh, there are still some true beasts. It's just with and without fur. I mean, they look different. A different nose, different mouth, different texture on the jaw. But oh well. There's still some true beasts. I like the desert ones more, though. I think they're cuter. They're both cute, though. So I like them both. I just like the desert ones a little bit more. Thought I saw a Steely for a second, but it was the gauntlets of the Animo boxer guy. This is where they should have added that worm boss that's in the chasm. Just in the desert, but like randomly in the desert. I guess I just wanna... what is it called? Olduga? Whatever the desert boss in Breath of the Wild is called. There's a Dendroclosser? Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, that's a deep pit. Oh. Interesting. I do see a chest, but I must resist. I must resist for the sake of story progression. I'm curious when the story's gonna like pick up and pace again, because I feel like we've just been running around doing chores for a while. There's gotta be some kind of climax towards the end, right? It's not gonna be like, wait until patch 3.2 for the continuation. Right? Am I meeting with Eremites? I don't... Oh, cutscene. Oh yeah, I forgot what we were doing. You didn't have to admit to that. It's probably more so the fact that I accidentally waited until 8 AM, which was too late. I had to wait another day to get to 6 AM. So it's probably my fault. We waited an extra day. We only have one.
これはどういうことだ？一人と一人の交換だ。公平だろ。というより、送信の民のオーダーに応えてやる時点で、すでに最大限の情報だ。
Can you stop acting like that? I'm gonna get salty again.
動くな。
Oh. I mean, if you go through with that, you have no acid to keep you safe. Well, that is not what I expected to happen. But I am intrigued.
頭がクラクラするぞ。
Oomph! Nailed it. Nailed the voice acting. I'm not voice acting any of this. I'm just reading it though. Is everyone okay?
なんてついてない日なんだ。
面倒だ。
今、砂丘が崩れた。俺には結界が見えていた。俺たちを守っていたのは、あのグラマパラだ。緑色の草元素力。お前たちが言うように、暗草なりデビがあの学者の体内に残した
He also
力
has
な
an
のかもしれ
active
ない。
Akasha terminal on him. Oh, no doubt. You finally believe me? I feel like he believed me all along.
おじいちゃん、おじいちゃん、なんでまた気を失ってるの？
周りを見てみろ。
ここにはもともと神殿があったのか？
Probably, because I feel like there's temples everywhere in this area.
流砂が崩れたおかげで地下構造があらわになったんだろう。扉の符号は全てスカーレットキング文明のものだ。この建物は歴史が古く、完全に風車に埋もれていたせいで今のような姿になったらしい。ここは遠い昔に沈んだ地下宮殿だったのかもしれない。ああ、スカーレットキング様の奇跡。
おい、なんでこいつまでいるんだよ。それにこいつの手下も。
一緒に落ちてきたんだろう。しぶといやつだ。
Or maybe it was a Scarlet King
あい
miracle.
つは無事なようだが、こいつらはもうダメみたいだな。
せいぜい頭に気をつけろ。俺にパックリやられないようにな。
今は争ってる場合じゃない。崇高なる王が我らを聖殿へ導いてくれたのだ。
まさか入ろうとなんかしてないよな。
奇遇だな。俺も入ってみたいと思っていたところだ。
どれどれ、何か入ってるかな？
面白いとは思わないか。暗草なりデビの力が災害から俺たちを守った上、スカーレットキング文明の建物がここに現れたんだ。二大神が力を見せつけ合うのも見届けないのはもったいない。
お前、神には興味ないんじゃなかったのかよ。
確かに興味はないが、俺にとって神とはより高い形態の別の生命体に過ぎない。動物と言ってもいいだろう。しかし新鮮な物事は探求するに値する。それが神と関係あろうがなかろうがどうだっていい。
ラフマン、あんたの手下はどうする？
ここで寝かせておこう。スカーレットキング様が民に加護を与えてください。
Sounds awfully convenient.
さて、俺は聖殿に入る。
That was true. Why are you guys all stuck in the desert not getting what you want, huh? 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 Alright, I'm going. Dore dore, nanika haiteru kana. Oh, it's a domain. Recommended elements. Do I have to? Do I need them for puzzles, or can I bring, like, whatever I want? I've ended up regretting this before, not bringing all the elements or recommends, because there's puzzles. Problem is I don't really have a lot of pyro characters, because I don't use them, so the only one I have with artifacts right now is Hutao, so we'll do that, that, and that. This is an awful team, but that's not the point here. Boom.
あー、やっと私の出番。
It doesn't have to be a good team.
ここ一帯に生命の息吹が充満している。不思議だ。 廃棄されたようにしか見えなかったのに、内部にこれほどの力が溢れているなんて。
そうだな。植物もたくさんあって綺麗だ。
ラフマン殿、
俺のことか。
他にラフマンというものがここにいるのか。
継承の
Bruh.
皮肉にしか聞こえんが。
どう理解しようが勝手だが、今はあることについて考えてほしい。この建物はスカーレットキング文明のものだが、内部で流れている力は送信のものだ。
俺は神の目を持ってない。何とでも言うがいいさ。
何も起こることはないだろう。ただの学術的な思考の旅に過ぎない。
Don't think this guy cares about academics.
もし本当にそう
The
だ
only
とし
reason
たら
why you're calling this out, this is like
きっとこ
I'm
こは全
already
部
on
回
the
らないと
I'm
わから
already
ない
on the
けど
complaint about all heightened boats. No, but literally though. Like the vibe I'm getting is literally the only reason why he said that is because he knows it would take the guy off, and Al Hightam has a thing for ticking people off. Like if he sees it as an opportunity to gloat or annoy people, he goes for it. Because from what we've seen thus far, that was it Raman? That guy has no cares about facing the truth or anything whatsoever. He's just like, yeah, Desert God, great. Not Desert God, bad. Don't care about any evidence or whatever you have to say or any logic whatsoever. I'm just gonna be obstinate and complain and be angry. So why would, like, there's no way Al Hightam hasn't picked up on that, and despite that, he's like, hey, well, let me just encourage this guy to investigate the truth about the situation, even though he clearly doesn't care. I mean, okay, it makes it a bit easy when you make it glow like that. Look up at the hall as the mortal and listen to the king... Oh, okay, that's why we don't have autoplay. The Scarlet King's holy guidance. I mean, I feel like I don't need to do that, because it's quite obvious which way these things are supposed to go, isn't it? No? Oh, maybe they always glow when they're that way. Because I always like it's gonna be like... this. But I guess not. Just make them all glow then. Maybe them glowing doesn't matter. Let's actually do what they told us to do then. Try to find whatever they told us to look at. Let me just get the phrasing clear once more. Look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to the Scarlet King's holy guidance. That makes me think that I'm supposed to literally look up at the hall. Can I climb this? I kind of wanted to get all the way up. But I don't think you're allowed to climb walls and domains. You usually are not anyways. Do you not have anything for me to look up at? I just get dizzy from walking around like this. What are these things supposed to depict? Like a guy sitting or kneeling? That, I assume, is the Scarlet King, which looks like a kind of like a bird-esque entity, kind of like Ra of Egyptian mythology. And then this guy's like a guy giving a triangle. So I thought it would be like, you know, this guy praying before this guy, and then this guy, you know, handing over some kind of triangle. What is this triangle supposed to be? Am I overthinking it? Look up at the hall, portal, listen to the holy guidance, Scarlet King. Which hall are we talking about? This hall? That hall? This is when I really want a first-person mode, because I can't see past my own character. My own character is so in the way. Can I use, Please let me... I don't think I can. I can't. First-person mode. This something? Still get an annoying thing on the center of my screen, but it's a little bit less obscuring than my own character. Where's my quest gone? I just find it really weird how this one sparkles. It's the only image that sparkles. Like, no matter which one I turn over to this, it sparkles. Why does it sparkle? None of the other ones do that, regardless of which one it is. Seems a bit strange. Alright, I'm bored. Brute force. I already did that though! What do you mean? I already did this once! Game, I hate you. I literally already... That was the second thing I did. The first thing I did was the thing that seemed logical. The second thing I did was make them all glow, and nothing happened. Why did it suddenly work? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do I need to rewind the stream? I need to check if I did that. Excuse me. I swear I did that. Just go... When I first do this... Okay, so there's the dialogue. Here's me heading over. I start turning the things. I read the thing for the first time. Turn it so it glows. And I do the thing that I thought was going to be the right thing first. Which turned out not to be the right thing. And then I turn it over so it glows. And I turn this one over so it glows. And now they're all glowing and nothing happens. What? But I did it! I am confused. Well, I have video evidence of the fact that I did it, but I guess I did something wrong. The only thing different I did was the order I did it in, I think, because I put the leftmost one in the correct position, then the rightmost one in the correct position, and then the center one. I don't see any reason why that shouldn't work still. Unless they coded it wrong, or badly, and for some reason it has to be the rightmost one you turn to last. Neat. You hiding any chests? Probably. We're going that way. It's gonna be a bunch of those automatic doors. Whee. Saw that coming. Hello, friends.
剣女盤石。
さよなら。おったよっ。
Great elevator. Is there one alive? Here, you cheeky mushroom. There's nothing else in here? Really? Just activating another elevator? We just went down to go up? So why is the game telling me to use cryo, pyro, and electro on this? Hello, friends.
天道万象。岩山八九。
Just go right in. That is such a bad idea. After 6 days infiltrating the temple, I finally understand the priest's parlor tricks. The elevator will descend. Oh yeah. Nonsense like forbidden ground ahead, mortals shall not pass, whatever are just made up by the priests to hoodwink us. I leave this method here in hopes that the people of the Scarlet King, who shall travel here in the future, shall freely enjoy the privileges of witnesses his sacred presence. Right, let me just grab the chest first. I mean, that's just common video game logic, you know? When there's an elevator, you send the elevator away. And bring it back. You always go on top of the elevators. Come on, that's video game 101 for finding secrets. Just that this time happened to not be a secret, but an actual part of the main quest. Didn't do it to the elevator, but did I do it to the elevator? Maybe. Is there a button at the top that I can send the elevator downward? Didn't see one. Didn't think to look for one. I wonder if I can headshot these guys. Turn off. Turn off? Why? Why am I turning these things off? Oh! I didn't even get to do this because they were all in the correct position already. Why? I just had to turn them both off. Really? Is that it? Alright then. Where do we go now? All the way down? That seems weird. Even further down? Who designed this place? Oh.
さすがはスカーレットキング様。
さすがスカーレットキングさん。
見たことがない。
植生がこんなにも豊かだなんて。 思ってたのとちょっ
Wait
と
for
違
this to
った
take us
ぜ
to like a boiler
砂
room.
漠にもこんなに植物があったのか。
それもスカーレットキング様の恩師だ。
Wouldn't it be funny if the Scarlet King and the Dendro-Archon was the same person? That is a pretty tree. That's a nice tree. I like that tree. That is a pretty tree. That's like a typical cliche bonsai tree. But it's like made of dreams. Can I have that in my teapot? Why is this not the onion that we give things to? I can't use my elemental sight. I can't use anything. I have no skills right now. I just, okay, cinematic. I can't even walk. I tried to walk, but I can't walk.
周りがだんだん明るくなってきたぞ。本当に綺麗だな。
待て。
Oh, I'm not autoplaying anymore,
あ
of
れは
course.
なんだ。
There's another button next to us.
花がいっぱいだ。お、真ん中に何かあるぞ。
It's like a tomb.
これはスカーレットキング様の記号だ。
異物があるな。古代文字で書かれた弔辞だ。
何が書かれてるんだ？
ここに眠るは我らが忠誠なる祭司カサーレ。その英知はまさに奇跡。賛美と謳歌に値する。
古代スカーレットキング文字が読めるのか。
大したことじゃない。すべての若者は卒業前に少なくとも20種類の言語を学んでいるはずだろう。
こいつ冗談を言ってい
How
る
many
んだよな。
languages are there even in this world?
やはり何かがおかし
I've
い。
been to... Hold on, hold on. You're saying there's 20, at least 20 languages to master in this world, and I've been to Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, and now Sumeru, and the only languages I've seen thus far is like the language everyone speaks, Hilichurl language, and now maybe this language? How do you find 20 languages in this world? Hello? Excuse you?
生命を感じる。何かを伝えているのか。
これか。
分析中。
この骸骨には隠された情報が残っているようだ。ちょうど墓にスカーレットキング文明の装置があった。この情報をあの装置に送って投
Oh,
影
of
しよう。
course, yeah.
知識の共有は
Enhance
お前たちの原則に背くんじゃなかったか。
確かにそうだ。しかし君がここにいる以上、これらの情報は直接君に受け取ってほしい。見ればわかるさ。
知識の中に文明は生まれたが、同様に知識は文明を滅ぼせる。災難は知らずのうちに降臨した。それはこの世界に属さぬ知識。スカーレットキングがこの世にもたらした禁忌の知識は疫病のように広がった。狂気なる上事が心を満たし、開国色の鱗が背中を覆った。命を奪われたかのような大地に残るは絶望的な静寂のみ。森のマハールッカ・デバータの助けがなければ取り返しがつかなかっただろう。彼女は祭司を召集し、いくつもの神殿を建て、生命の新力を注いだ。災禍は奇跡的に食い止められ、文明の小さな火はアール村に残ったが、 奇跡も長くは続かない。近畿の知識が存在する限り、それは永遠に世界の病巣となるだろう。そして最後、砂漠の孤高なる我らの王は自己犠牲を選んだ。私は数ある神殿の一つを守ることに余生を費やしたが、その責務もついに終わりだ。両目を閉じればスカーレットキングに協力したあの高潔なる神のお姿が浮かぶ。あの時近畿の知識を根絶するため力を使った彼女は幼子のような姿となった。不思議なことに彼女を思うと死が怖くなくなる。感じるのだ、生命の息吹が私と共に眠ってくれると。砂漠の民たちよ、恨みを抱く必要などない。この恩だけは永遠に忘れてはならない。
さっきのはなんだ。
Honestly, not too surprised. Bit different than my theory, which I realize I haven't talked about on stream because I talked about it with a friend. So this might be a little bit of like a after the fact kind of thing. But I theorized that because from what we know, Kusanali appeared when the former General Archon disappeared, and because of the whole like connection to the Irminsul, I kind of saw it as like almost like a how it works in the Avatar movie. You know, the Avatar movie by James Cameron with the blue aliens and stuff. They have like this network in the forest, just like all the life in the forest forms this network. And inside this network, there's said to be a god, which I don't remember the name of, because... Well, I don't have a good reason why I don't remember the name, other than the fact that I'm not super knowledgeable on the movie. But it's kind of like how in the movie, consciousnesses can pass through the network, and that's how at the end of the movie, they kind of like move the consciousness of a person into a new body. And I compared the idea of that to the Irminsul in Genshin Impact, where I was thinking, alright, so if Sumeru and the ley lines and the Irminsul have this network, it would be possible for when the General Archon died, for her consciousness to pass into the ley lines and then move to a new body of sorts. So I thought of it as more of a resurrection thing, because I thought it would fit into the whole like Sumeru, samsara cycle kind of theme they've been going with, that Kusanali was kind of like a reincarnation of the former General Archon's consciousness. And I guess that could be true as well if Kusanali doesn't actually know that she is the former General Archon, but there's also a chance that she's keeping it secret, because this made it seem more like she just changed form. Not that she kind of like, she didn't actually die. My theory is more so that she did die, but she was resurrected through the ability to move her consciousness through the network of the ley lines and the connection to the Irminsul. But I explained that really badly. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from. So I'm not surprised that, you know, Kusanali is the former General Archon, because my theory was that she could move her consciousness through the ley lines when she died. This is implying that when she used her powers to help the desert not succumb to the sickness, the Eleazar that was unleashed with the forbidden knowledge, that something happened to her to make her revert to a younger form. We'll wait until we see more. Maybe my theory will be more correct once we have more knowledge, but at least that is my theory. It's not entirely aligning with what they told us right now, but we'll see if we get to know more eventually. If not, I'm still satisfied with like being close enough, I suppose. Alright, moving on.
この骸骨の記憶だ。
そんなバカな。
マハールッカ・デバータ、先代送信はスカーレット・キングと敵対関係ではなかったのか。
そんなバカなことがあるか。送信の民はみんな。
あれが先代送信なのか。最後すごく小さくなってたぞ。
たとえアーカーショを信じられなくとも、スカーレット・キングの技術なら信じられるはずだろう。これがスカーレット・キング祭司の遺言だよ。
俺はこんな話聞いたことがない。かつてスカーレット・キング様の民のうち全ての生存者が R 村に集まった。俺たちの神が間違いを犯すことなどない。ましてやそんな噂俺たちは信じない。スカーレット・キング様が死に俺たちの文明が滅亡へ向かっているのは全部マハールッカ・デバータが降臨したせいだ。俺たちにとってマハールッカ・デバータは災難時に追い打ちをかけた元凶とも言える存在。人と同じように砂漠で殺し合い争い憎しみ合ったと。
いくらなんでも視野が狭
Do
す
you
ぎる。
want us to cut off your arm? You people seem to be into that. That sounded very...
もしも直に見ていなかったら、もしもこの目で耳で心でその遺言をこれほどまで切実に感じ取っていなかったなら、こんなクレイジーなことなど決して信じなかった。一体どう向き合えばいいというんだ。俺は何年も何年も自分の恩人に剣を向けていたのか。
ラフマン、もういい。もうそれ以上言わなくていい。自分を無理に
Well, if it helps, we still have an enemy to fight against. We have the Academia doing these conspiracy stuff and the Fatui standing behind or beside them. So, you know, there's still an enemy out there if you need someone to direct your anger towards. It's very easy to just be like, you know what, let's be angry at someone else. Huh? 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 No? Okay. Just me? Okay.
なあ、ディシア。俺と俺の旅団は一体何のために戦ってきたんだ。
To better your way of life? How about that? How about that? How about fighting to better your way of life?
大丈夫か？
ありがとう。
It's still true that the Academia are abusing you guys.
そろそろ行こう。
But it's not because they're siding with the Dendro Archon, it's because they have their own agenda. They're still the enemy.
お前の言
You
いた
don't
い
have
こ
to
とは
be
わ
so
かる。
confused.
俺は自分のしでかしたことを後悔してるよ。お前たちが
Your
望む
enemy's
もの
still
は
out there, they still exist and they're still oppressing you. It's just a different enemy than you thought it was, you know?
少しタイムだ。
少しタイムだ。
全てのことを説明したい。
簡単にはいかないだろうな。
ああ。だがやら
Good
ねば
old
ならん。
English and Japanese
デ
mix.
ィシア。
少し
ここ
タイムだ。
が俺のベースだ。覚えておけ。
That reminds me of that, if anyone's seen the, Henry Stickmin game, there's that one, like, JoJo-inspired scene that is in, like, really broken Japanese, where it's like, oh, what does he say? Something like, 本当にフィスト stop me! Time na bottle! Alright, moving on. If you haven't seen it, that doesn't make any sense. Look it up if you haven't seen
私
it.
たちはいつ行けばいい？
Search for a Henry Stickmin JoJo
その時ま
reference.
でにみんながお前たちを盟友だと
本
信じるよう
当にフィスト
説得する。
stop me.
お前たちの今日いやグラマパラはしっかりと送り返そう。他の資源も共有して構わない。
敵が賢者だと分かったようだな。
ああ、神は人を見捨ててなどいなかった。業を作ったのは人自身だったのさ。
Well, I'm glad at least the thing I said about maybe the former Dendro Archon not being nice in the last stream was incorrect.
ラフマンは愚かなやつじゃない。砂漠の中で 自らの勢力を立ち上げられるほどだからな。
But I find it very weird though, because when they speak about when Kusanali appeared, they say 500 years ago. That aligns with the disaster of Khaenri'ah, does it not? Isn't that also 500 years ago, or is that longer ago? I find it very weird that this whole desert thing with the former Dendro Archon happened around the same time as the obliteration of Khaenri'ah. That seems like a bit too much of a coincidence, does it not? How can they do both of these things at the same time? Because they always say 500 years ago. So whenever there's 500 years ago, I immediately think like Khaenri'ah.
惜しいことにスカーレット・キングへの信仰心に影響されちまっただけさ。まあ、
I still have a decent amount of questions. And I have a feeling not all of them will be answered, so this is still a turn for the better.
少なくとも結果的にはそう言えるな。
オイラたちも行こうぜ。帰って美味しいもんでも食って一眠りして明日に備えよう。
Judging from the headdress of the guy in the cutscene, I assume he was a former Dai Mahamara, whatever it's called. Hey, a chest. Like the same title that Sino is currently holding. I want to leave. I kind of want to have a look around, though. And it's a really nice tree. Can I have a tree like that? I would like to have a tree like this. Yeah, I'm very curious to find out if... I mean, they didn't even comment on it. Did nobody else make the connection? No, none of the other characters make the connection between... former Dendro Archon, current Dendro Archon, being the one and the same. Unless I'm the one who's like completely wrong, but it seems too much of a stretch to be like, oh, the former Dendro Archon reverted to the form of a child, and it's not supposed to be Kusanali. That seems like too much of a stretch. Maybe it happened several times. Maybe this is more than 500 years ago, and then it happened again after the Khaenri'ah destruction, that once again reverted to the form of a child. That seems like a stretch as well, but... So, how do I get out of here other than just teleporting out? Can I not get out of here without teleporting out? Is there just a hole here now? That's kind of neat, though. I might go from here. Hello, Kishi Archive. Welcome. I need to fix my team. I don't know why they recommended me to bring Fire, Cryo, and Electro. There was no reason to bring those. Let's see, give me back my Mono Electro team. There we go. But with Sayu instead, so I can run around faster. But yeah, if, and it does seem that's going to be the case, if former Dendro Archon and current Dendro Archon are one and the same, then does the Dendro Archon herself know? It's even implied that Zhongli doesn't know, unless also Zhongli is pulling our leg, because Zhongli... I'm pretty certain Zhongli mentions at one point that Zhongli and Venti are the only original Archons left, but if Kusanali is the former Dendro Archon, then that would mean she's the original. Which makes me question is, because I thought it was implied that the Academia is in possession of the Gnosis, that the Gnosis is powering the Akasha terminals. But how did they get their hands on the Gnosis then? Because my theory was I'll restate my theory to include this piece of knowledge, like this, arguments, whatever. So my theory was something bad happened during 500 years ago that caused former Dendro Archon to die, but the consciousness of the Dendro Archon passed into the ley lines connected to the Irminsul and then reincarnated as Kusanali. That was my theory. And I thought that maybe because of that, the Gnosis would be left behind during that process, and that's how the Academia got their hands on it. But if it's more like what they made it seem like in that cutscene, then it wasn't, her consciousness never had to pass through the Irminsul because she kind of like never actually died, she just reverted to a younger form. Which makes it seem like she should have been in possession of the Gnosis all along, so if the Academia have it, they either took it directly from Kusanali, or she gave it up willingly. Or something else entirely, I suppose. Should be one more somewhere at least, maybe two more actually. If these are for the chest. Nope, they're not for the chest. Oh, there's one here. They are for the chest. Desert House, Hue and Cry. Is there a chest here as well? Yes, there was. I have any keys? I feel like I might have a key. I feel like I might have one, but I feel like I also don't. That makes sense? I feel like I have one, but I can't remember getting one, so I shouldn't have one. I do not.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I looked at the menu on what I get soon as a reward, and I'm gonna get one soon. I go on top of it, because whenever I find one of these Shrines of Depths, I mark it on my map. Even the ones I have open, I mark them on my map, because very often some of my friends wonder where you find them, and it's nice to have them written down. Shrine of Depths. I'll put an X on it, that means it's unopened. You get this thing. God statue. Archon statue, whatever you want to call it. I guess Archon is slightly more specific, because during the Archon Wars, there was a bunch of gods fighting to become Archons, so... There are many gods in the world, but there's only the 7 Archons. You can kind of think of them as greater gods, I suppose. Although I'm not sure if there are still gods alive in the world besides the Archons. I mean, with the suggested resurrection possibilities of the Scarlet King and the attempt of creating a god out of Scaramouche, I suppose the possibility of having more gods in the world is possible. Not to mention, technically speaking, if I'm not entirely mistaken, can't make it all the way to the top. I didn't mean to jump, I meant to jump off. Press the wrong button. But, yeah, technically speaking, the current Dendro Archon would still be a god before she became an Archon upon inheriting the title from the former Electro Archon. So I suppose there is probably gods in the world still, to some extent. At least to my understanding, the A should have been a god before she became the Electro Archon, because she's the sister of Mikoto, which is the Electro Archon, which was probably also a god before she won the Archon War. It's just that with A and Mikoto, their appearances are kind of like pretty human, so it's kind of like weird to think of them as gods. They don't really seem to have any godlike ability, but I suppose they do. Whereas like Zhongli, you know Zhongli has his dragon form, which we see briefly in the Liu questline. Venti, we know, has that like form of a tiny spirit that he has in some of the cutscenes, but he took on the form of one of his friends after his friends passed away. So we know they're not like entirely human in nature. Same with Kusanali, has those pointy ears. We know that she's not entirely human in nature, but like with Mikoto and A, they kind of just look completely human. So the question is, are they humans that have ascended to godhood, or are they gods that merely look human, or are they gods that are transformed to look more human, such as Venti and Zhongli, and we don't know their true forms? How tall is this mountain? Quite tall. Okay, good to know. I really want a character that's like, imagine Mona Ayaka alternate sprint, but for a Geo character, but that Geo character can run up walls. Wouldn't that be... It would probably be like very... I don't know, would make exploration a bit too easy for that character, but it would also be really cool. Kind of like the rock climb move in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Yay, more climbing. Shouldn't say that, that sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not actually complaining, I don't mind. Sometimes you gotta climb some mountains, you know? Oh, this is a nice cliche. I wonder what this originates from. The idea of just having like a pole with a little red flag on it. Especially in deserts and such. I feel like that's very common in deserts and games. But I'm not sure if the trope originates from somewhere, or if that's originally a game concept. Maybe that's something... There is something like that in real life somewhere? You know what, we can just Google it. Maybe never mind, cutscene began. I wasn't ready to begin a cutscene. I was gonna look it up. If there's a pause in the dialogue, I'll look it up.
ラフマン、来たぜ。
すべて準備 OK だ。後で専属の者に彼らを R 村へ送り届けさせる。
何はともあれ、手伝ってくれてありがとな。
気にするな。ま、家庭はあまり順調じゃなかったがな。今やお前たちと俺の利害は一致している。これからはお互い仲間同士だ。
犯人の居場所は？
今そこへ連れて行こう。
Well, I'm glad to see that we can properly ally with the people of the desert, because it didn't feel right to be on their bad side, because I really like the desert and I don't want to be enemies of the people of the desert, so.
初期か。
いくら叫んでも誰も助けに来たりはしない。
お前たちのせいでオイラたち砂漠で走り回る羽目になったんだぞ。
その通りだ。
大マハマトラ、やだ。
Mahamatra. Okay, there we go. Dai
お
Mahamatra.
化けを見たみたいな表情でセノを見てるぞ。
俺に見つかることなどとっくに覚悟していただろう。
違う。俺たちは命令に従っただけなんだ。お前にもわかるだろう。これは一個人がどうこうできる問題じゃないんだよ。嫌だ。セノにだけは獣に狩られた獣みたいに。
The problem is that we're just gonna keep finding people that were just following orders. We gotta sever the chain somewhere.
どうか
So that the people giving the orders
口を割らないなら
don't have
構わない
people to give the orders to.
俺には俺のやり方がある。
それで上がこんなことをやらせた目的は何だったんだ。
それは缶詰知識の抽出だ。
とぼけないでくれ。何が聞きたいのか分かっているは
What's
ず
the
だ。
purpose of the canned
神の
knowledge?
缶詰知識を抽出してどうする気だった。
どう言えばいいか。
Well, they're trying to make a god.
その態度を改めないと。
It makes sense that you need canned divine knowledge to make divine, you know? Alright. May I ask them a question?
あ
The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they?
あ、それ比喩とかじゃなくて
Finally got to drop the surprise now item. He didn't expect this. I'm a step ahead of you.
もう隠しても無駄だ。ああ、その通りだ。教令院では
Now I get to gloat and be the
世界を変える
douchebag.
計画を実施している。自らとスメールに属する新たな神を作る気なんだ。表向きは栄えているように
That
見
is
える
not
が、
how it's gonna end
マ
up.
ハールカ・デバータが亡くなってからスメールの学術が飛躍的な突破を遂げたことは一度もない。それに加え近年は世界中の誇張問題が深刻化している。賢者たちもほとんど全部の方法を試したが徒労に終わった。彼らの口癖は
Let's make a god and ignore the fact that we have a god that we just don't like. And maybe this fake god we're making will be better. It doesn't quite add up. There must be a little bit more to it than just this, because if their goal was to make a god, wouldn't it make more sense to use Kusanali as a part of that experiment, rather than just shutting her away? Maybe they could be like, maybe we can find a way to turn Kusanali into the original Dendro Archon. Spoiler, she already is the original Dendro Archon, but who don't have him? We've already talked about this. Not a spoiler. Well, it is a spoiler, but it's also not a spoiler.
続けろ。
その時あるファデュイのメンバー
There we
が
go.
現れた。教令員の者たちは彼を博士と呼んでいた。博士は神の心を一つ持ってきて教令院内の研究環境を借りたいと言った。
Now, it would make most sense if the gnosis they're using here is the Electro Archon's gnosis, because that would probably be the most compatible for turning Scaramouche into a god, because Scaramouche is already a product of the Electro Archon. Therefore, giving the product of the Electro Archon the Electro Gnosis seems to be the way to turn it into a god, but it seems to be a bit more complicated than just that.
博士は昔スメール教令員から追放されていたから賢者たちは初め見向きもしなかった。だが奴があの言葉を口にした時
That smile on
全
Deshya's
員の表
face.
情が変わったんだ。奴は神を作る気はないかと聞いた。
これが学術の果てにある愚昧さと傲慢さだ。
That does imply, because we talked about this last time as well. I was wondering whether or not the idea of creating a god was initially an academia idea or an idea that the Fatui introduced to them. This makes it sound like it was originally an academia idea, but the Fatui took advantage of the fact that they had that idea to gain control over them.
教令員はまず精巧な人形をもとに長い時間をかけて神の躯体を作った。
Yeah, we got
そし
Scaramouche.
て
家臣探査の輪廻を利用して無境を収穫し、アーカー社の出力効率を最大化した。博士の助けのもと、最大出力形態のアーカー社は神の心に含まれる力の抽出に成功し、それを神のコアにした。その後、新たな神に神の知恵を授けるべきだという定義があった。そのために大量の神の缶詰知識が必要だったというわけだ。
I'm surprised by the idea of extracting power from the noses like that, but okay. Everything else is in
どうや
according
っ
to
て
what I
それらが
expected.
本当に神の知識であると確認するつもりだったんだ。
それは推測に頼るほかなかった。教令員は何年もかけて研究したが、なぜ学者たちが発狂するのかは未だに解明されていない。
I mean, I guess if they connect their consciousness to the ley lines and the Ermin soul, they might absorb a bit of the consciousness, but it's not compatible with their minds, and therefore it makes them go crazy. But if you can then re-extract that from their minds, then that consciousness might be divine in its what is the word I'm looking for? Like, that knowledge might be of divine knowledge because it's from the Dendro Archon's consciousness, which is connected to the ley lines. At least that is my theory, that like the consciousness of the Dendro Archon kind of lies within the ley lines, essentially.
誰もこの不可思議な現象を解き明かせてないんだ。書記官ならそれが何を意味するかわかるだろう。地上において誰もわからないのであれば、それは神にしか解けない知識。つまりそれは知恵の神が全知全能である源だ。
I feel like we've already seen enough archons and gods in this to know that the gods are not omniscient nor omnipotent, so... Because one means they know everything, and the other one means they're capable of anything. And they neither know nor can do everything. Because, okay, so I would rather say that it's just incompatibility, right? It's not that the knowledge of the gods is so grand and extreme that's impossible for a mortal mind in this game to possess a fraction of it. It's more so that if you give a human person a blood transfusion that's of the wrong type, bad things will happen. If you give a human incompatible organs, bad things will happen. If you give a human incompatible consciousnesses, bad things will happen. It's just that simple. It's not about it being beyond mortal grasp or anything, it's just that it's incompatible. Nevertheless, the sage's end product will not be the greater lord Uruka de Swata, it will be the balladeer.
もう分かっているかもしれないが、教令員は神が誰であるかは気にしない。奴らはただ神が知恵をコントロールするための権能を欲しがってい
Will
る
they
だけだ。
actually be able to
全知全能
control
のような知は
Scaramouche, though?
奴らにとって
Probably
血をも
not,
燃やすような
but if
呪
they
いと言え
think
るだろ
they
う。
can, that's enough to sell them on the idea, and then the Fatui can just, you know, run off with their new powerful god in their midst, and then prepare to wage war on Celestia. But they probably don't intend to settle for one god. This is probably just an experiment to prove that the idea of creating a god is possible, and that they can use that to do that more. To raise a god army to fight Celestia. That's my theory anyways, at least. Because why else would you need to raise a, like, create a god to fight something, right? You can already fight people with people. If you need a god, it's probably because you're going to fight a god. You need all the gnosis, it's probably because you're fighting the person that made all the gnosises.
一部の生物は 走行性という生命現象を持ち、生涯光を求めるという。そして賢者たちは知恵の頂点に座する神であってこそ希望を見出せる。これもある種の走行性と言えるだろう。仮に知恵の神が存在しなければ、多くの学者は生涯暗
And
闇
yet
の
none
中を
of them
探
have
索することに
entertained the idea that Kusanali might be the solution.
暗草なりデビはお前らにとってどんな存在なんだ？彼女は正真正銘存在している神だろう。すでに新たな神がいるというのに
Exactly.
なぜ別の神を創造する？
教令員は一度も彼女を神として扱ったことはない。
But why?
教令員は暗草なりデビという新たな知恵の神を探し出した。賢者たちは皆彼女がマハールッカ・デバータのような知恵を有することを期待したんだが、実際は。
Yeah, but it would make more sense to think that she has the potential to reach the wisdom of the former Dendro Archon rather than a fabricated god created from scratch.
当時の彼女の知能はそこらの子供とほとんど変わらなかった。そのせいで賢者たちはより一層マハールッカ・デバータが死したことを実感したのさ。それに暗草なりデビの神の心はアーカーシャを動かすために使われている。今の彼女には神の力もなければ並外れた知恵もない。
This brings me back to the question of, like, okay, if former Dendro Archon turned into Kusanali, does she know herself or does she not know? And is her not knowing, if she does not know, was that an accidental outcome or was that a deliberate outcome? Because it would maybe make sense to think that the vastness of the Dendro Archon's knowledge and wisdom lies not within the physical body of the Dendro Archon, but within the vast network of the ley lines itself, kind of similar to how the knowledge of the Academia lies within the Akasha terminals, which is probably technology derived from the functionality of the ley lines for the Archon. The question is, did Kusanali, upon becoming Kusanali, intentionally... This is just all speculation, by the way. This is, like, very, like, far-fetched speculation, but bear with me. If her wisdom, a large portion of her wisdom, lies within the ley lines, did she intentionally cut herself off from the ley lines to become who she is now? Or is there a reason why she cannot access that knowledge, such as what we're witnessing with the Withering, which is a manifestation of the kind of like the corruption that has occurred to the Irminsul? Maybe there's a reason why she shouldn't connect to that wisdom right now, because it is damaged or tainted in some way, that it's dangerous to connect to it, and until we solve that problem, she cannot regain her true wisdom. So maybe she's forced to not have her wisdom because of what's happened to the Irminsul, or perhaps she chose to not have that wisdom because it's going to allow her to witness the world in a different way and see what the Academia will do without the wisdom of the Archons to guide them. Because a lot of these Archon stories have been about how the people will handle themselves without their Archon to guide them. You know, Vent is very much like, I usually don't hang around, I usually don't tell you what to do because I'm the god of freedom, you do what you want. Zhongli was the god of contracts, but he was like, okay, my time has come to an end, it's time for the people of Liu to make their own path and stand for themselves without the protection of the Archon and the Adepti. You have, Suma with the Electro Archon and their idea of eternity, which then kind of like overshadows the will of the people because she's thinking on a scale much grander than people themselves. So then you have the will of the Archon directly clashing with the will of the people and creating kind of this conflict. Connections real quick. Oh, no, reconnection successful. Are we back? Oh, we're getting the cutscene again. we'll just the cutscene autoplay while I keep rambling about what I was rambling. I don't know where I got cut off, but I was essentially like summarizing how the Archon quests essentially amount to a little bit of like how the people have to stand for themselves and not rely too much on their Archons. I was curious maybe Kusanali's my speculation of Kusanali's lack of her original wisdom might be due to the fact that she's seeing how the people can govern themselves. But once again, I don't know if, to what extent any of the speculation is true, if her knowledge does lie within the ley lines, and if it does, if it was conscious or willing that she let go of that wisdom, or if it was forced due to the corruption that happened to the Irminsul, and how did the corruption to the Irminsul happen? Was that due to a interaction with a forbidden knowledge that happened in the desert that caused the Irminsul to wither away, or like not even wither away, but be tainted? A lot of questions, a lot of speculation, and it might seem silly for me to speculate this much when we don't have the answers, but it's fun for me to speculate so that once we get the answers, we can see where the answers lie in relation to the speculation I had. That's part of the fun for me. Okay, I'll click through this quick so we can get to where it was, because I lost connection in the middle of this.
それで上がこんなとぼけないでくれ神の缶詰
自分たちの首を絞めたいのか
Alright, may I ask them a question? The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they?
もう隠しても無駄だ
Because I have witnessed divine knowledge. And I didn't go mad from it. Nor did, whatever her name is, that showed me go mad from it. But that does show that you can, to some extent, gain divine knowledge without going mad. I mean, she's a little bit mad, but not to the same extent as the village keepers, which are more or less capable of coherent speech and behavior.
見向きもしなかった奴は
これが学術
教令員はまず成功そして博士の助けのもとその後
しかしどうやってそれらが本当に
それは推測に頼るほか誰もこの不可思議な現象を解き明かせて地上において
もう分かっている全知全能の4文字はいや一部の生物はこれもある種の倉庫
なら彼女は昇進し
教令員は当時の彼女の知能はそれに暗草なりデビの神の心やがて
それが賢者たちの選択
よし
Dang it! Okay, I've swapped my Wi-Fi. Hopefully I don't get this issue again. This is the... Can we function, please? Please. Am I gonna disconnect again? See how far I can get before the game disconnects me. Ah, there we go. This is straight up the festival all over again. But it's not because of the game, it's because of my internet connection being bad. Come on. Come on, we can make it through. We can make it through the cutscene. I won't be able to keep playing the game if it keeps doing this. Talk faster. I am mashing the mouse button right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm mashing so hard as I just possibly can. Okay, not hard, but fast, I guess. There's a difference. Talk faster. Talk faster. Talk faster. We've been through this. Although I do enjoy them being surprised every time I tell them that they're trying to make a god. I can have the smugness of Nahida when you did that quest. I can be like, that is the third time you've made that reaction. Almost I can't click faster. Come on, faster, faster. Basta. Basta.
とぼけないでくれ神の缶詰
自分たちの首を絞めたいのか
Alright. Trying to make a god, aren't you? That's the third time you guys have had that reaction.
もう隠しても無駄だ。教令員では
I'm harvesting their dreams.
偉大なる計画を表向きはそれに加え
Come on, come on. Please make it further before my internet goes away again.
賢者たちもほとんど全部
This is my punishment for trying to
その時
speculate
博
too
士は
much.
昔スメール教令員から追放さ
Okay,
れてい
no
た
more
から
speculation until this
賢者
dialogue
たち
is
は初
done.
め見向
Hopefully.
きもしなかった
Hopefully.
奴は
これが学術の
教令員はまずセック
Uh-huh.
スとして
Uh-huh.
博士の助けのもと
Yes.
その後
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yep.
どうやって
それは
Uh-huh.
推測
Yes.
誰もこの不可思議な
Yes.
現象を解き明かせて
Continue.
地上におい
Susuketa dozo.
もう分かっ全知全能の4文字は一部の生物これもある種の
なら彼女は少子
教令員は当時の彼女のそれにやがて人
それが賢者た
Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. I never imagined a god could be subjected to such
よ
cruelty.
しちょっと落ち着こうぜ。みんな気分もあんまり良くなさそうだし、場所を変えて話さないか。ラフマン、これからグラマパラとアール村に戻るから護衛を何人かよこしてくれ。それとこの2人の学者も連れて行くぜ。
Does the Akasha terminal work just flying outside of the
分かっ
city?
た
My goodness. We were so close to the end of the dialogue as well, and then we got kicked out of it 4 times. Well, 3 times. We had to go through it 4 times. We got kicked out 3 times.
ほいえい
I can't climb this, can I? I just want the Dendroculus. Well, you can do it, Sayu. Nope, she cannot. I'll be back. Wait, are we going all the way back to the village? We are going all the way back to the... Okay, sure, let's go. Not the other. No, there's an actual teleport point in the village. Come on. No more internet issues, please. Okay?
「戻ってきたグラマパラたちは全員家に送り届け世話係をつけています。あの2人の学者も厳重に監視しています。皆さん本当にお疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様でした。
雰囲気が重いな。
It's hard not to feel weighed down by what we just learned. I didn't learn much, though. I knew most of this already. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, come on, don't autoplay this. Don't autoplay stuff that's not voiced. Even though she's protected, I've never realized that there's such a small, childlike god in the world.
おい、ぼーっとしてないで何か話せよ。
I'm not spacing out, I'm thinking. It's different.
そ
If
の
I'm spacing out, then it means I'm not thinking.
何も話すことは
While
ないの
also
か。
not saying anything.
なら水でも飲んでちょっと気分を変えようぜ。
それか、もう少しお菓子を持ってきましょうか。
What kind of snacks?
じゃあ、おいらもキャンディスと一緒に行くぜ。
旅人お前はどうしたい？
おいおい、なんだか仕事の会話みたいだな。
I guess I'll share everything I know with all of you.
やはりまだ何か隠していたか。
Yeah, just like you're the one to talk. You know that this is how we play things around here. You're all on board on withholding information, I'll hide them. At least I wasn't withholding things that was detrimental to your very being until, you know, it was too late. You were like, oh, you remember that? What was it he did again? I forgot what he did. He was like, oh yeah, the Academia knows everything Sino's doing. He could have told us that earlier, but no. Alright, still. I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry. Especially not to you. Maybe to the others. Sure. But to you? You deserve this. What kind of snacks? It better not be those Agela Clock nuts. Whatever they're called. I won't be able to read all this out loud before it changes, sadly. He wants to listen to.
お前の口から言われるとやっぱり不思議に思うぜ。
Well, that's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru. I hope you guys enjoyed that part where I told, talked about the festival like 20 times, 30 times, 40, 50 times in a row. I really had to sell the experience, you know, so like, I couldn't be like, I went to a festival and I got trapped in like a loop and I had to do the festival. No. I had to, literally, the story would not be as good if I didn't tell you 50 times that I woke up and I went to talk to Dunyarsad, whatever her name is, and then we went to the festival, and then I picked the boxes with the lizard tails and the candies, but at first I picked wrong, and then I was like, now I know which one it is because I've done this before, and then, okay, I should stop, I'm sorry. That's everything we experienced so far in Sumeru. I really enjoy that quest, though. I really enjoy, I'm so sad I didn't stream that quest at the festival, because, ooh, my brain was like, woo! This is really, really fun and very interesting. Like, I was tripping when I saw like Kusanali run on the streets. I'm like, what is happening? What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time. Yeah, you liked how I told the story of the festival like 50 times? It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days. Why am I reading your dialogue? It's always his dialogue I read.
だが確かにいい機会だ。ラフマンたちも加入したことだし、助っ人は多いほどいいからな。
そろそろ計画を決めよ
う。ああ、今ある全ての状況は規則をはるかに超えている。このまま事態を悪化させるわけにはいかない。
We take them by force. No? Okay. What would be a good plan? I mean, I feel like we need to like figure out what exactly happened to Nahida and where she is. Like, where is she? We should try to figure out where she is and gain control of that location. That's probably in the academia somewhere, which is kind of probably difficult to accomplish. Can we sabotage the creation of a new god? What are the components they use to create a new god? They use the canned knowledge. They already have the gnosis. They have Scaramouche. We have people that might be able to infiltrate the ranks, but they probably already know that, like, Alhaitam is not really working alongside them. So unless we can use the scholars that we've currently captured, do we really have means for infiltration? That's why we need to get control of Nahida again, so we can do that, like, mind swap thing, but that's probably, like, too far-fetched and probably already, like, too known about by the doctor anyway, so... Alright. Do you guys have any ideas? I don't have any great ideas. Why did that get... Oh. Her voice line got cut off, but it fixed itself, I guess. Do you guys have any plans? Because I don't have any good plans. I'm better at speculating than making plans. Well, no matter what lies ahead, I will do my utmost.
他にも利用できる資源がないか、詳しく考える必要があるな。
Alright, I did my brainstorming. I already did some brainstorming. You guys got some ideas? Because I could really use some ideas.
次の会議でみんな答えを持ち寄ろうぜ。
It seems like this is going to be it for 3.1 kind of situation, doesn't it? Quest completed. They're not giving me a new quest, are they? No, that is it. That is it for that constellation. Activate. Entry? Is there anything new in here? Oh yeah, what's this? And I probably have enough of those... whatchamacallits? The, onion tokens. And then we can drop by Mondstadt real quick just to start the event. Just to see what the event is all about. And if I should do that on stream or off stream. I wonder how long the story in 3.1 was, like, would have been, if I didn't spend so much time speculating. But I like speculating, okay? If I just did the story, then, like, it wouldn't be that unique, would it? It would just be, you know, just like story compilation. I don't know. Probably a bunch of that on YouTube. Not saying that what I'm doing is better, I'm just saying it's entertaining for me. Hopefully it's entertaining for someone else as well. Now we got some Acquaint Fates. I also need to go and farm some talent books for Uki Shinobu today. Because I am missing level 6 auto attack, whatever you want to call it, normal attack. Which sure you don't need, but I level every character to talent 666 just for the sake of having it be done and out of the way. It's a bit of like a completionist thing, I suppose. I get everyone to 666 and then further if I use them a lot or like them. So 666 is like the default for me on talents. Turn in this reputation thing. And I also get them all to like level 70 out of 80. So I ascend them so they can go to 80, but I don't level them to 80 unless I use them a lot. Because that's when I get the last Quaint Fate. The only character I'm not leveling to 70 out of 80 is Aloy. Simply because I don't think I'll be using her. And I'm not a big fan of characters from other games in a game. Like, it feels weird for me to have Aloy in Genshin. It just, I don't know, it feels weird to me. So I kind of like keeping her at level 1, so she's on the very bottom of the list, so I don't see her that much, which feels super mean. Other reason is I think she uses Spectre materials for talents and leveling up. And I really don't feel like farming more Spectres for a character that I'm not even going to use. Maybe I'll use her at some point, but for now... Wait, what do you mean reputation? More reputational? Didn't I just claim this? Am I crazy? Oh, wait, I leveled up? I didn't think I did. So next would be a new food recipe. I think this is a defense food recipe, because I think this is the food they gave me in the little town between the desert and the forest. This is nice to have, but not that important before the entire region is released and you're down to like the last few Dendroculi. This is what I want, because I need this to help me find all the chests in the forest region. I don't need this for the desert, I don't think. We'll see. But having this for like the forest would be handy. And of course the wings would be really nice to have. Because I tend to put wings on characters to match the region they're from. Right now the only Sumeru character I have is Clay, but I want to be able to give her her Dendro wings, and also it would be nice to have Dendro wings on the Traveler while I have the Dendro elements. Let's head all the way over to... that's a bit far, that's all the way up in Shishnaya. Probably, maybe. I do expect to have Kusanali on my team when she's released. Because I have enough wishes to guarantee whichever character I pull for. If I had more wishes than that, I would pull more for Sino, because I really want Sino, but if pulling for Sino means not getting Kusanali, then I'm not sure if I want that. Because I really like having all the Archons. I'm kind of gathering all the Archons. Where do I go? What am I doing? This quest, right? Of course, I talked to Catherine. Makes sense.
それでは確認させていただきますね。はい、リストにある任務はすべて完了しています。旅人さん、パイモンさん、お疲れ様でした。
Excuse me?
連絡を受けてすぐに駆けつけていただきありがとうございます。あなたたちが来てくれていなければこれほど大量の依頼処理できていなかったでしょう。
へ
ひひ、お安いご用だぜ。でもこの2日間確かに忙しかったけど、ほとんど荷物の配達やキャラバンの護衛ばっかりだったな。
And then there's that one day we saw you get stabbed in the back, but you know.
人手が足りないって聞いたから、てっきり重要な任務だと勘違いしちゃったぞ。
お二人ともベテランの冒険者ですから、確かにこういう依頼をお願いするのはもったいないですよね。
I always assume that most of these events don't take place at the same time as the main story quests are happening. Because it doesn't make sense for me to go back to Mondstadt and do this in the middle of the Sumeru story. Probably because it's harvest season?
はい、そうです。今は穀物や果物の収穫時期であり、お酒で有名なモンドにとっては1年で最も重要な醸造の期間となります。
Speaking of which, did I mention on stream how I was looking forward to the card game? Genius Invocation. I looked into it, apparently that's not coming out until patch 3.3, so I have to wait another 10 weeks, a little bit less than 10 weeks, to get my card game, because it's a new patch every 5 weeks now. I just want to play cards! It better be good when it comes out, because I'm gonna be waiting 10 weeks for it. Better be the best card game in the world. At least it's gonna have PvE. Which is gonna make me enjoy it more, because I enjoy like just relaxing, playing PvE things. Not too much of a PvPer myself, but you know, having the option for PvP in a card game is also nice. Though I'll probably play some PvP with some friends and stuff, but I'll probably not be like doing it too much. Probably gonna be just mostly enjoying the PvE, trying to make like silly OP decks and just try wacky combos and things.
農家は新鮮な農産物の販売を急ぎ、大手酒造業者は質の高い醸造の原料を買い付けます。
Hopefully there is a deck building component and not just like using pre-made decks, but...
なるほど。最近お酒に関する話題をよく耳にするのはそのせいだったのか。
え、なんだと？本当か？ああ、代理団長がみんなを本部のホールにお呼びなんだ。早く行かないと間に合わないぞ。おい、待ってくれ。
あのセピロス騎士の2人、だいぶ慌ててるみたいだな。
よう、旅人にパイモンじゃないか。元気にしてたか？
Is it just me or are the camera angles in animes a bit weird sometimes?
あ、ガイア！ちょうどよかった。なんでみんな騎士団の方に走っていってるんだ？
And is our help required too?
心配するな。お前らの手を必要とするようなことじゃない。実はさっき大団長から騎士団に手紙が届いてな。代理団長が本部にみんなを招集してその手紙を開封することになったんだ。
なるほど、それなら安心。ってちょっと待った。今なんて言った？
The Knights of Favonius received a letter from the Grand Master? The real one?
騎士団の大団長って噂に聞くあの遠征の指揮を取ってるファルカ団長のことか？ガイア、その手紙には何が書いてあるんだ？遠征隊の状況はいつ戻ってくるんだ？
おっと、まさか俺よりパイモンの方が大団長のことを気にしているとは。意外とおせっかいなんだな。
よく耳にするけど会ったことがない人だし、気になるのも当たり前だろ。ジン団長も騎士団の生きた伝説だっていつも言ってるから、おいらすっごく気になってたんだ。それに遠征隊がここを離れてかなり長いよな。
True.
それなの
That is
に
bothering me.
具体的な動きを耳にしないし。
代理団長の評価も随分と控えめだな。あの人は伝説と呼ばれるようになるまでの間、周りにかなり迷惑をかけてきたんだぜ。詳しくは時間がある時にでも話してやるよ。お前ら随分と興味があるようだし、せっかくの機会だ。一緒に騎士団に行ってその内容を聞いてみないか？栄誉騎士もだいぶ顔を出してないだろう。みんな寂しがってるぞ。
おう、じゃあ行ってみようぜ。キャサリン、またな。
はい、気をつけていってらっしゃい。
行ってきます。じゃあなー。 There's something very spooky about having your quest be called Of Ballads and Brews, because when I see ballads now, I just think of the balladeer, aka Scaramouche, aka the god in the making, aka Mr. Big Hats, aka Mr. Angry all the time but pretends not to have emotions. He has a lot of names, most of which I just made up. It's this way. For some reason I keep thinking the headquarters is at the top, but it's not. That's where the church is. Or the cathedral, I should say. It's a bit bigger than the church. Number of times that a Dendrocore can deal damage to the same target in a certain period is limited? Really? Oh.
さて、どうやら人も揃ったみたいだな。
あら、可愛い子ちゃんにパイモンちゃん。あなたたちも来てたのね。手紙のことを聞いたのかしら？あ
あ、さっき冒険者協会の近くでガイアに会って聞いたんだ。おー、ホールにこんなに人が集まってるところを見るのは初めてだな。なんだかオイラまで緊張してきたぞ。
What about Amber? Is Amber here?
そう固くなるな。俺が知る限り、大団長が手紙なんかを書く暇があるってことは真面目な話じゃない可能性が高い。それに悪い知らせじゃないのも確かだ。
ガイアは少し誇張しているけど、私も同意見だわ。何しろ、ミカは感情を顔に出しちゃう子だからね。
Who's Mika?
ほら、階段の手前、ジンの横に立っている子よ。彼は以前、エウルアのタイで測量士をやっていたの。測量の才能に恵まれた実直な性格の子よ。遠征隊が出発する際、大団長にタイの石膏の要として任命されたの。今回の手
But does he
紙
have a
も
vision?
彼が持ち帰ったものね。全員揃ったようだな。皆、静かにしてくれ。これより大団長からの手紙を読む。ミカ、任せたぞ。
はい、ジン団長。
That's a chocobo.
皆さんこんにちは。僕は遊撃小隊の測量士ミカ。これまで遠征隊とともに任務を遂行していました。ではファルカ大団長からの手紙を読ませていただきます。セピュロス騎士団の諸君、元気にしてるか？ファルカだ。
I like how he changed his voice for the sake of reading the letter. Oh, okay. Keep going.
まず最初に伝えたいのは、今のところ遠征隊は全員無事だということだ。安心してくれ。
よかった。はあ、手汗でびしょびしょになってたよ。
Or perhaps your knee's weak and there's vomit on your sweater already? Arm spaghetti? Mom spaghetti?
続けていいでしょうか。
I don't think you have to ask. You should just read.
あ、
Own the room.
続けてくれ、ミカ。
Make them shut up.
ということだから、こっからの内容は
Make me shut
リラ
up.
ックスして聞いてくれたまえ。この手紙を焚き火の横で書いている今、俺と遠征隊はテイワットの北境に駐屯している。遠征の目的は過去に残された危険な秘密だと俺は言ったが、今もそれ以上のことは言えない。
In other words, you just don't want to tell us
任
yet.
務の進捗について心配無用だということだけは
Oh, the shadow on your nose was bugging out a bit. Oh,
こ
it's
の
doing
2
that
ヶ
again.
月の間、俺たちは思いがけない人物と出会った。ファデュイの執行官、隊長だ。
隊長？
Is he called like Il Capitan or something like that?
ファデュイがモンドで好き放題暴れたことは知っている。だが結果から言えば、今回隊長は俺たちに牙を向けていない。かっこおそらく今回スネージナヤと俺たちは 運命共同体にあるからだろう。かっこ閉じ。経歴や出身を見抜かれないよう、奴は仮面で全てを覆い隠していた。だが、奴は紛れもなく鋼鉄のような人物と言えよう。生身の人間でありながら、神々へ挑むことを恐れていなかった。
Oh yeah, the Fatui guy with the mask. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
奴ならば、クレイのクレヨンを使って、遺跡守衛のあの目ん玉みたいなコアを突き刺すことができるだろうな。かっこ、お前らは試すなよ。かっこ閉じ。偵察兵によると、隊長は3日前、命令を受けて、ナタへ向かったらしい。ようやく奴を警戒する必要がなくなって、俺らもぐっすり眠れそうだ。奴の行動が俺たちに少しばかり役立ったことは認める。だが、それを加味しても、奴はまだ俺たちに借りがあるのは確かだ。今頃モンドはブリーズブリュー祭を迎えているだろう。残念だが、今年もお前たちと祭りを楽しむことができそうにない。遠征隊の奴らは、モンドの酒とお前たちと共に過ごした日々をいつも恋しく思ってる。モンドの民と一緒に祭りを思う存分楽しめ。ついでに俺たちの分も飲んでおいてくれ。暁ワイナリーが毎年出すブリュー祭限定ワインをな。モンドにバルバトス様のご加護があらんことを。俺たちの思いも風に乗ってお前らの元へ帰れるように。ファルカ。推進。隊長と俺、どっちがすごいかというと、この俺に決まってる。隊長なんざ騎士団には10人もいるんだからな。はあはあはあ。手紙の内容は以上です。
His laugh, not mine.
ありがとうございました。
ミカ、ご苦労だった。
ジン団長、その手紙の最後のページの裏にも何か書いてあるようです。
I'm very curious if that the thing he has on him is a dwelling
つい
feather.
つい紙が足りないからここに書いておくぜ。リサ、お前へのメッセージだ。あ、大団長からリサさんへのメッセージのようです。
あら、私に特別なメッセージのようだ。リサ、また後でゆっくり話そう。皆、大団長が言ったように、数日後に武竜祭が開催される。このタイミングで遠征隊から無事を知らせる便りが届いたのは幸運なことだろう。彼らはモンドに戻り、共に祭りを楽しむことはできない。だが、武竜祭は皆が楽しみにしている行事だ。離れた地で頑張る遠征隊のためにも、そして勤勉なモンドの人々のためにも、各自持ち場を守り、職務に励んでほしい。もちろん、休みの間は適度にリラックスしてくれ。久方ぶりの祭りを楽しんでほしい。今日の会合は以上だ。解散。
ファデュイの隊長の話が出てくるなんて、オイラの聞き間違いじゃないよな。なんだか重大な事件の匂いがするぞ。でもファデュイのことなんか一旦忘れようぜ。それよりもブリュー祭ってただで飲み食いできるお祭りっぽくないか？
Vintage Paimon.
可愛い子ちゃんたち、一緒にジンとお話ししない？さっきは人が多すぎて挨拶もできなかったでしょ？
そうだな。早速ジン団長のところに行こうぜ。
I was gonna check. Oh no, I wasn't gonna check something. I was gonna speculate because for some reason I can't stop speculating. I like how they mentioned they're going north on the expedition to the farmost northern parts of Teyvat. Because I'm speculating that like Snezhnaya is gonna be like up here somewhere. There's probably even more months above this, but like eventually like, you know, Snezhnaya. And then I feel like, you know, to the west of Snezhnaya we're gonna have Natlan. And then between Natlan and Sumeru and Mondstadt and Liu over here to the west, I think we're gonna have Fontaine. So it's gonna be like Fontaine, Natlan, Snezhnaya, and then maybe, I don't know, something else over here. Don't know how big it's gonna be though. And I'm also curious about like where Conria is gonna be, because I was speculating if Conria was gonna be like, you know, not too far from Mondstadt, but like, you know, not existing anymore. But upon doing the chasm and seeing like the like parts of something that seems kind of like Conria in nature and like the soldiers of Conria in the chasm, I'm starting to speculate if maybe like the parts of Conria have been scattered all across the world. Not sure. To explain why there's ruin guards everywhere. Do you have a vision on you? Have a cryo-vision on your hand. Okay. That does really seem to be like a Dvalin feather, but you also have like a quill, like a Dvalin feather-esque thing, and then another different feather on it. Can I try talking to you guys? See what you have to say?
こんにちは。あなたはそのガイア隊長をお探しですか？僕のことはどうかお気になさらず。
I just wanted to say hi.
え、嘘。どうしよう。あ、ガイア隊長、僕何を話せばいいんでしょう。
Just a casual greeting. Don't worry about it.
遠征隊に長いこといたのに相変わらずだな。さっき流祭について俺に聞いただろう？今お前の目の前に立っているのがあの伝説の栄誉騎士だ。
えへん。そしてオイラが伝説のパイモンだ。
伝説のパイモン。
皆さんどうも。お強いのですね。僕感激しました。エウラ隊長に報告しないといけないので先に失礼します。
And off he goes.
言っちゃったぞ。残念。もっと遠征隊のことを聞きたかったのに。
本当に残念だ。だが気にすることはない。あいつの目には町の話題の人物としてお前たちが映ってるんだからな。きっと時間が解決してくれるだろう。次に会う時は自然と仲良くなれるかもしれない。そうだ。ちょっとしたヒントをやろう。あいつとは野外での探索について話してみるといい。そうすれば信頼を得やすくなる。
来たか、リサ。大団長の手紙はそこのテーブルの上にある。旅人にパイモン、久しぶりだな。さっきは
Can we have
仕事で
Lisa
バタ
read
バ
the
タして
letter
い
in
て
the voice of
挨拶
Varka?
もできずにすま
I
ない。
want to see her Varka impression as well.
もし時間があったら少しモンドで過ごしていったらどうだろうか。もうすぐモンドでは武流祭が始まるんだ。
Yeah, we've actually been
ジン
commissioned to
は
help
数
by
日前
the
から
Adventurers Guild.
あなた
So.
たちのことを話していたのよ。リサゆっくりおしゃべりしててちょうだい。私は手紙を読んでくるわ。
You read it out loud? I want to hear it. I missed everyone as well.
モンドはオイラたちにとって旅の原点とも言える街だからな。大切な思い出もたくさんあるし。そうだ、ジン団長、武流祭についてオイラたちあんまり詳しくないんだ。どんなお祭りなのか教えてくれないか？
ああ、もちろん。武流祭はバドルドー祭やウィンドブルーム祭と同じく古くからあるモンドの伝統的な祭りで周期の重要な行事でもある。毎年秋になるとモンドには西風が吹き始める。これは収穫期に漂うお酒の香りが魅力的で、お酒を愛する風神を引き寄せるからだと言われている。どこにいようとあの方はそよ風となって故郷に帰ることができるんだ。
おお、まさに風神のイメージ通りだな。
そのためモンド人は西風をブリーズと呼び、武流祭はバルバトス様を迎える祭りとして始まったという。かつてはこの時期になると住民たちは新しくお酒を作り、 翌年のブリュー祭のブリーズデーまで開けないようにしていた。人々が熟成したお酒を開けるということには、風神を招いて共に飲むという意味がある。風神がそのお酒の味を気に入れば、喜んでそよ風を呼び、尊い祝福を与えてくれるという言い伝えがあるんだ。
Richly bless? How?
あいつの性格からして、来年もみんな美味しいお酒が飲めますように
Guess so.
とかじゃないか？
祝福の具体的な内容は私もよくわからない。これらの言い伝えはあまりに古く、細かな内容は失われてしまっているんだ。
時代を超えて語り継がれてきたものって全く別の形になってたりするからな。例えばモンド人は風の花はどの花なのかって議論したりするし、
いわゆる民間伝承の一つね。ああ、本題に戻るが、ブリーズデーでは風神を祀るという風習が今でも残っている。そしてこの祭りもモンド人が収穫の喜びを分かち合い、美酒を味わう祝日になっているんだ。毎年この時期になると、異郷を旅しているモンド人が故郷に帰ってくる。モンドに帰ることができない人であれば、ブリュー祭の時期は最も故郷や家族が恋しくなるんだ。
おお、だから大団長も手紙に俺たちの思いも風に乗ってお前らの元へ帰れるように
Thank you, Paimon, for doing the voice. Thank you,
今
Paimon.
年のイベントはセピロス教会と冒険者協会が協力して清泉町郊外のシードル湖で一緒に祝うことになってる。そして期間中は伝統的なブリューフェアを開催するんだ。
ブリューフェア？
ああ、これはもともと酒造業者と農家がお酒の原料を取引するための市場だった。今では出来上がったお酒だけでなく、この時期にしか口にできないジュースやお菓子がたくさん並び、さらにはリユース品や手工芸品を人々が売っている。この機会に騎士団は町のお年寄りや子供たちのためにチャリティーショップを開くつもりだ。
Needy children makes it sound like they're children that just want things, not that they
時
actually
間があれば
need
散策して
it.
みるといい。欲しいものに出会えるかもしれない。ところでリサ、大団長からのメッセージは何だったんだ？
ええ、
Yeah, I also want to know.
私もちょうど相談しようと思っていたところよ。大団長にレザーの身分に関する仕事を依頼されたの。
Aw, Racer's
レザ
past?
ーは放浪寮の狼に育てられたって言ってたぞ。両親が誰なのか知らないし、あいつの話によると狼たちがルピカ、つまりあいつの家族なんだろう。
私が知っている情報とほとんど同じね。でも大団長曰く、時計の右側にある3番目の棚の一番上に木箱が置いてあるらしいの。中には彼の両親が残したものが入っていて、そろそろ渡す時が来たとのことよ。
つまり大団長はレザーの両親のことを知ってたんだな。
ええ、そういうことになるわ。大団長とレザーの関係は単に放浪寮で出会って剣術を教えただけではなかったのね。
よし、じゃあ早速レザーを探しに行こうぜ。実の親に
Does
関
that
する
lend
情報な
credibility
ら
to the theory that Varka is going to be a Claymore user? Because he taught Racer how to use a
そうね。
Claymore? Hmm. Is this a 2-1 sentence kind of thing, or is this different options? Paimon, wait. Lisa, something's worrying you.
すべてお見通しなのね。さすが可愛い子ちゃん。これまで自分とは関係のなかった本当の両親。普通の子なら簡単に受け入れられる話ではないわ。ましてやレザーはずっと放浪寮で生活してきた。人間社会との関わりが少ない子よ。心の準備ができるかどうか。
しかし大団長もきっとその点を考慮しているはずだ。もしかしたらレザーのことを考えた上でこのタイミングを選んだのかもしれない。
それも一理あるわ。可愛い子ちゃんたち、お願いがあるんだけど。 レザーと話してきてくれないかしら。レザーは私のことを師匠として見ているから、悩みがあっても全てを打ち明けてはくれないの。あなたたちはレザーの信頼できる友人でしょ？そういったことなら私よりも話しやすいかもしれないわ。
Yeah, we'll talk it out with Racer.
よろしく頼むわね。それからできればたくさん元気づけてあげて。あの子くらいの年頃はケアとサポートが最も大切だから。
I feel like every age needs all the love and support they can get. Hey.
レザーは普段放浪寮のあたりにいるよな。さっきのおい見ろよ。清泉町の狩人たちが使ってそうな。
And also the same ones that Racer taught us to use that one time.
お、何か見つけたのか？
Oh, there's traces of electro energy near the trap.
雷元素の痕跡。あ、まさかレザーか？おかしいぞ。以前は狩人たちが活動するエリアを避けてたのに。とにかく痕跡をたどって探してみよう。
Oh, okay, thank goodness. I had to try.
見ろ、この先に罠があるぞ。どうだ？
Step on all the
雷
traps.
元素の痕跡は感じるか？
Can I disarm them? Isn't it bad for there to be that many traps around
雷
here?
元素の痕跡は放浪寮の奥まで続いてるみたいだ。
I find it suspicious that I've never seen any wolves though, other than the boss, which is not even a living wolf, it's a spirit. Where are all the wolves at? I wonder if they give you a racer constellation for this event. Probably not, but do I have any constellation on the racer? I have one, okay. Because the first racer I had to purchase for Star Glitter, so I never got him, and then I've only gotten one from banners otherwise. Which gives you damage. Next one gives you crits, next one gives you... This one is probably decent. I feel like this one is not very important. Is it? I guess getting the Electro Sigils is useful, but you kind of want to be an ultimate all the time as Racer, don't you? Because duration's 15... Okay, there's a 5-second downtime unless there's a way to extend it. I kind of like Racer's playstyle, I'm just not a big fan of his clothes. Would like to have an alternate skin for him. Where did he go? Racer, where are you? There you are. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the clothes. Not too bad. I guess it's the hair sticking out of the hood, and it's like the lack of a proper shirt, I suppose. Mostly. But I don't know. An alternate outfit would be nice.
よし、これで最後の罠も設置完了だ。レザー、ここまでついてきてくれてご苦労だった。
平気。走るのは得意。
レザー、どうしたんだ？
知ってる。匂い。
Did he always have bags under his
遠くから帰っ
eyes?
てきた。友達。
レザー。あれ、ルラフも一緒にいる。もしかして一緒に狩りをしてたのか？
ああ、ちょうど収穫期に入ったからな。イノシシがよく町やワイナリーのあたりで食べ物を探し回ってるんだ。農作物を踏んづけたり、ブドウ棚を倒したりするならまだマシなんだが、人を怪我させちまったら大変だからな。安全なエリアからイノシシを追い出すために セピロス騎士団の人が俺たち狩人に声をかけてくれたんだ。
茶色の猫おじさんとイノシシを捕まえてみんなを
Uncle
守る。
Brown Cat.
おほ、レザーもずいぶん成長したな。以前は狩人たちを避けてたのに。
そう言うな。今回うまくいったのはレザーのおかげなんだ。こいつが狼に話を通してくれたことで、ここらで狩りをしている間、戦闘を避けることができたんだからな。
I've been
み
here a
んなと
bunch
ル
of
ピ
times
カ
and
の
never
役
seen
に
a
立
single
てて
wolf.
嬉しい。でもたくさん話す必要があるから疲れる。
It's still a sign of progress. I'm happy for you.
でもオイラたち、レザーに伝えなきゃいけない大事なことがあってここまで来たんだ。
ああ、俺知らない。
レザーは本当の両親について知りたくないのか？
知りたい。でも知りたくない。
Yes, that makes sense.
知りたいけど知りたくないってことか？複雑な心境だな。
旅人、さっき仕掛けた罠の調整に手を貸してくれないか。レザーには気持ちを整理する時間をやった方がいいだろう。いや、レザーの言葉を聞いてざっくりとだが予想がついてな。ここ最近俺たちはいつも一緒に狩りをしていた。あの子は口数が本当に少ない。
I guess it makes sense that this guy would talk about this as well because he knows about Timmy's parents, I believe. If I'm not misremembering things. Droth knows what the deal with Timmy's father is.
彼はきっと本当の両親に会いたいと思ってる。ただ未知なるものへの恐怖が全てを上回ってるんだろう。俺はこう見えても父親だ。子供については多少の心得がある。ディオナがまだ幼かった頃、狩りで俺の帰りが遅くなると、それから数日間は見捨てられるのを恐れて、俺の行動の全てをじっと観察するなんてことがあった。
つまりレザーも本当の親に捨てられたって言われるのが怖いのか。
そうだ。それが一番重要な問題だと思う。もしそれが真実だったら、俺たちが何を言っても焼け石に水だ。そして他にも気になることがある。レザーは自分のペースで成長してる。すぐに消化できない悩みも多いとは思うが、確実に変化してる。それだけは間違いない。だが実の両親に関する情報を目の前に突きつけられた時、自分がどこから来てどこへ行くのか、そんな問題を短い期間で考えないといけなくなる。
ドラフはなんだか考え方がリサさんと似てるな。これが大人なのか。別の立場の人だと、確かジン団長はこんなようなことを言ってたよな。人を信じて直感を信じるって。お前はどう思う？
I'll have to face this sooner or later, so I will be there for him as a friend through this.
そうか。レザーにお前たちのような友達がいるのは心強い。
Oh, Paimon, how about this?
おう、ラジャーたち。じゃあ、レザーを待たせないように早速実行しようぜ。レザー、どうだ？考えはまとまったか？
まだ考えてる。心の中が変。ググプラムが刺さったみたい。
What do you think of Varka?
ファルカ？背が高くてすごい人。よく笑う。
And do you trust Varka?
ああ、信じる。俺に優しい。名前をつけてくれて、戦いを教えてくれた。大事な任務で出かけたけど、 俺会いたい。
知ってるか？ファルカは手紙を書き終えたのに、わざわざレザーのことを裏に書いて、お前の両親のものを渡すようにリサさんに頼んだんだ。つまりそれがお前にとって特別な意味を持っているって考えたんだ。それにたとえ何があっても旅人とオイラ、リサさん、それにお前の友達全員がレザーのそばにいるぞ。
So don't worry. Everything will be fine.
その通り。茶色の猫おじさんもお前を応援してるぞ。
Despite the fact that he's a hunter with only 3
Arigato.
arrows. Maybe that's all he needs.
俺はお前たちと師匠のところに行く。
そう来ないとな。先に行ってくれ。俺は手元の仕事をさっさと終わらせて帰るつもりだ。ブリュー祭が始まる前に娘との時間をたっぷり過ごさないとな。
Also, don't drink so much. Iona's kind of turning crazy because of it. Let me double check if Racer has bags under his eyes. He probably does. It's just been so long since I've seen him. Yeah, he does. He didn't have to stretch though. He does. Same bags. Whoops.
Shit.
Lisa さん、レザーを連れてきたぞ。
師匠、俺物を見に来た。
あら、狼ちゃん、元気そうでよかったわ。もう二人から説明を受けたよね。さあ、この木箱がそうよ。
That's a big
さっき取って
box.
きたばかりで、まだ開けてないの。もし決心がついたら、自分の手で開けて
Oh,
みて。
welcome, Marcus.
もうついてる。
箱の中は
Wow, Paimon.
こまごまとしたものばっかだな。てっきり手紙とかそういうのがあるもんだと思ってたけど。
Some kind of cute wolf thing. Some white and some gray yarn. Possibly, presumably used to make the cute wolf thing. Well, looks like 2 screws or 2 nails. A bottle of something with something written on it. And then some kind of weird brooch or something? I don't know. Some kind of emblem or object. I'm not sure what this is.
まさか時間が経ちすぎてファルカが他の木箱と勘違いしたのか？
匂いがする。
匂いって何の匂いだ？
ずっと昔嗅いだことがある匂い。あの人たちの匂い。
I think it's really cute.
人間のパパとママの匂い。
子供の頃に嗅いだ匂いを覚えているなんて、そんなことあるのね。
さすがレザーの嗅覚。野生じみた感覚も一種の才能なんだろうな。他にも手がかりがないか見てみようぜ。あれ、この毛糸
It
のぬい
was a hand
ぐる
puppet.
み。
It kind of looked like one.
なんだか歪んでるけど手作りだよな。
That's what that thing is.
こっちは遺跡守衛のパーツっぽいぞ。おい、見ろよ。このボトル空じゃない。まだ半分以上お酒が残ってる。それに紙が貼ってあるぞ。サウザンドウィンドブリュー。
Actual in English.
あら、
Thousand
その
Wind
ボトル
Wine.
の中身、サウサンドウィンドブリューなの？
師匠、知ってるのか？
ええ、 噂によると、サウザンドウィンドブリューはモンド人が初めて習得した醸造法で作られたお酒よ。この名前の由来は材料をたくさん入れるからという説と、家庭ごとに醸造した味が違うからという説があるの。
Well, maybe Racer's incredibly keen nose can determine what the contents of the wine is so we can make more.
様々な方法で醸造され、味をコントロールするのがとても難しいことを本で読んだ覚えがあるわ。でも、この特性は酒造業の立場からしたら扱いにくいものよ。それに、彼らは配合が安定しているお酒を商品として選ぶ傾向にあるわ。だから、市場や酒場でサウザンドウィンドブリューを見かけることはほとんどないの。狼ちゃん、これはあなたの両親が手作りしたお酒よ。
つまりきっと重要なものなんだよな。あ、そうだレザー、せっかく鼻がいいんだから開けて匂いを嗅いでみたらどうだ？もしかしたら何かわかるかもしれないぞ。
But be careful because the smell of alcohol is really strong and not very comfortable.
わかった。
He instantly passes out. Oh, don't breathe that deep.
あれ、すごく真剣に嗅いでるぞ。
Alright, he's an alcoholic at heart. Okay, that's fine.
笑った？
どう？
甘くて、ひんやりしてて、ちょっと苦い。好き。いろんなものが入ってる。でも、本来の匂いとは少し違う。
レザーですら違いがわからないのか？
もう少し嗅いでみる。
いいのよ、レザー。自分を追い込む必要はないわ。うまくいかないときはどうすればよかったかしら？
違う方法を試す。
その通り。偉いわ。師匠の言葉をよく覚えてたわね。
You're gonna taste it now?
そろそろブリュー祭の時期よ。お酒に詳しい人がモンドに集まってくるから、きっと
But then he has to talk to people, and that's
サウザンドウィンドブリューの詳細
exhausting.
を知っている人も現れるわ。
Is Racer allowed to drink wine?
そうか、その手があったな。
Is maybe that way we waited until now because he wasn't old enough to drink wine until now?
開幕式はとても盛り上がるから、可愛い子ちゃんたちも見逃さないでね。レザーも一緒に会場に行って聞き込みをするといいわ。
うん。たくさん聞いてみる。
そばにいてやるから安心しろ。おいらたちは、お前がデュラフと狼たちの間を取り持ってくれたように架け橋になるぜ。
We'll be there with you, just like we
わかっ
promised.
た。じゃあ、俺先に帰る。人間のパパとママのこと、ルピカに教える。
開幕式でまた会おうな。
Wait for the Weinlesefest. I don't know what that means. Probably something to do with wine. 2 days later? What am I supposed to do in the meantime? And when does the event begin? Have a look at this thing. Festive fever. Oh, okay. How long do I have? 14 days. Plenty of time. Quests. Event details. Have to complete this to do so first. Oh. What? Was it a specific day? No, not a specific day, but a specific time. Okay, 8 to 10. Okay. Just gonna stand here for 2 days, and people are gonna be passing me by on the street, and they'll be like, "What the heck is that person doing?" Are they meditating? They're just standing there with their eyes open like some kind of freak. Like some kind of freak! It is time. Doesn't make it better that was the Dendro- no, not the Electro Archon standing here. Just in the middle of the streets of Mondstadt. Maybe people in it. Balloons! Mind empty, I see balloons. Give! Give balloons! Give! Give balloons! Okay, I didn't pop it, kid. Although I do have balloons myself. Let's see. Balloons! Wait, it's in Springvale? Okay. For some reason I thought it would be in Mondstadt, despite the whole boar situation with getting rid of the boars and stuff, but oh well. More balloons!
みんな待たせたな。今年の武竜祭も無事に開幕できた。祭りの期間はモンドの住民の方々をはじめ世界中から訪れた人々が美酒を分かち合い収穫の喜びを満喫できることを願う。ブリーズデー当日は風神バルバトスの帰還を迎えるために
I'm not too keen on wine, but if you got any like cheese, I'm down. I'm down for cheese.
風の導くままに。
レザー、もう来てたのか。
ああ、人がたくさん。
さあ、こっそり人探しに行くぞ。
人探し。
情報通でお酒好きな幻遊野郎を探すんだ。あいつなら何か知ってるかもしれないからな。
Would you like something to drink? Not only are we selling... Auto Talk is playing. Not only are we selling wine, but we are also acquiring all kinds of winemaking ingredients during the festival. You're welcome to come around and discuss anything you're interested in. I'd like to buy some beverages. This one is new. I think this one might be new as well. I've had these three before. Give recipe. Why are all of these things non-alcoholic? When do I get to have some alcohol in this game? I can't even afford alcohol in real life. The least you can do is allow me to drink alcohol in games. I like how they've been adding more drinks to the cooking recipes, though. Where's the other one? There we go. Oh, I can't use this. Dang it. Genyu Yaro! 久しぶりだな。
旅人にパイモン。この素晴らしい祭りの時期なら君たちに必ず会えると思ってたよ。
綺麗事ばっか言っておいら騙されないぞ。素晴らしい祭りとか言いつつ結局はお酒が目当てなんだろ。
そんなこと言わないでよ。この祭りの魅力はそれだけじゃないんだから。あれれ、レザーじゃないか。最近調子はどうだい？
まあまあ。お前に聞きたいことがある。
Now we have the guy with very few words talking to the guy with way too many words.
レザーはお前に聞きたいことがあるんだ。幻遊野郎、サウザンドウィンドブリューって知ってるか？
おや、なんとも懐かしい名前だね。最後にその名前を聞いたのはいつだったかな。
実はレザーの両親から木箱をもらったんだ。その中にはお酒が半分入ったボトルがあってサウザンドウィンドブリューって書かれた紙が貼ってあった。古い製法で作られる歴史あるお酒らしいからお前なら何か知ってるかもって思ったんだけど。
Because you're really old.
でも
That's what we're saying. Because you're really, really old.
なるほど。サウザンドウィンドブリューの製法が知りたいんだね。なら僕に聞いて大正解だよ。僕はとある歌謡を知っている。その名も同じくサウザンドウィンドブリューって言うんだ。ブリーズデーまで撮っておこうと思ってたけど、友達のためだからしょうがない。どうだい？今すぐ歌ってあげようか
Why is there such a long break before an auto plays?
よくわからない。でも
聞きたい。
聞きたい。
悪くない返事だ
でも
ね。
聞きたい。
じゃあ始めるよ。これらを樽に封印し、焦らず待つのだ。風が吹き、波が立つまで。ビシュのボトルをまずローで封じ、南風は心地よく、北風はたける。ビシュはどんな味か。モンドの名、自由の夢。何を発酵させビシュとなったのか。探求する勇気、優しさに満ちた慈愛。守護の執念はありし日のまま、歌いを掲げる旋風とともに、酸味ある雫は甘くなり、粗雑な樽は潤わん。焦らず待つのだ。風が吹き、波が立つまで。拍手ありがとう。この歌謡はみんなの役に立ったかな。
お酒と似てる。少し甘くて少しクラクラする。意味はわからない。
レーザーはともかくオイラもよくわからなかったぞ。彫像のことを言ってるのは確かだけど、具体的な内容が全くないじゃないか。
So it wouldn't be poetry if it wasn't a little bit confusing and convoluted.
これもモンドの歌謡の特徴だからね。
I'm sorry, abstract and romanticized.
彫像の材料に関係しそうなのは探求する勇気、優しさに満ちた慈愛、守護の執念、歌いを掲げる旋風。何のことを言ってるのかさっぱり見えてこないぞ。おい、原用やろう。お前実は全部知ってるんだろ。ちょっとくらいヒントをくれよ。
おっと、残念だけど僕は教鞭を取る厳しい先生じゃないからね。それに歌謡にない内容をでっち上げろと言われても無理な相談さ。香りの秘密を知るには自分たちの力に頼るしかないよ。
But Racer doesn't even have sleeves.
頼るってオイラたちで醸造しろってことか。それに醸造したら何かわかるのかよ。おい、原用やろう。
And then we mess up the brewing process, and then we accidentally have it contain, what is it called again?
すっごく悲しいよ。
Methanol instead of ethanol, and then we go blind.
信じる。
And maybe die.
俺、試してみたい。
Alright, let's hope we don't go
自分でお酒を
blind.
作って答えを探したい。お酒を作る方法がわかれば、パパとママのお酒に何が入ってるのかもわかる。
By reliving their actions, maybe you will understand what kind of people they were.
ああ。その人たちのこと知りたい。
レザーがこう言ってるし、原用野郎のことを信じよう。初めてのお酒作りだ。失敗したって別に恥ずかしくないぞ。
As long as it doesn't make us blind.
自由にやればいいさ。思ったより難しくないから大丈夫。楽しく真摯な気持ちで取り組めば必ず期待通りの結果を得られるはずだよ。
歌謡師匠に聞かせる。それから自分で考えてみる。
その意気だぜ。じゃあ
Another 2 days?
ってことでいいか？
Another 2 days?
同じくここにしよう。
ああ、覚えた。じゃあまた。
Maybe this is the end of the current line of the quest. Yes, it is. So then perhaps I can actually do some event stuff. Oh, oh. I assume that's a yes. Oh, it's in an envelope. And that's one of the 20 languages that guy knows. What is this? Outside of Springvale, the hunter Edmund, who's busying himself with chasing four spores away, is arguing with a young man who's dressed like a student from Sumeru. What this? Are all these quests? And here I thought there would be minigames. Where's the minigames? I want some minigames, game. Did it auto-accept them? I have interesting icon stuff. Dr. Sister Annette. Did it put all the quests in my log right away? Oh no, the horror. Oh no. I can't handle having 50,000 quests in my quest log. I know it's 4, but that's basically 50,000, and this one. So now it's 74,000. Oh god, so many quests. Okay. Oh no, what do you mean? I didn't do anything. Oh my god, game. You can't just trap me with quests like this. What do you mean?
オイラをそうやって呼ぶやつが現れるなんて。とうとうオイラの称号も世間に広まり始めたんだな。待てよ。お前、なんだか見覚えがあるような。
I have no idea, so I'm just gonna say yes in the main hall of the Knights of Favonius headquarters.
そう、僕はセピロス騎士のベルンハルト。ヘルター隊長率いる後方支援部隊に属している。
That guy.
最低限の礼儀として、
I remember you from
まずは君と十分な
that
友好関係
time.
を築くべきだとは思ったんだが、時間がなくて、この通り厚かましくお願いしに来た。今回のチャリティーショップを救うために手を貸してほしい。
Rescue?
チャリティーショップ。確かジン団長が言ってたよな。何かトラブルでもあったのか？
実はセピロス騎士団は武流祭期間中に出店を計画していて、厳しい環境で暮らす子供たちやお年寄りのために屋台の収益をチャリティー活動に使う予定なんだ。担当者は抽選で決まるんだが、たまたま僕が選ばれた。そこでチャリティーショップを成功させるためにいろんな人に相談に乗ってもらっていたんだ。ただ僕は普段倉庫での作業と運送の仕事ばかりやっていてね、何を売るかでさえ頭を悩ませていたのに、ましてやお店の経営なんて。だから君たちの手をぜひとも貸してほしいんだ。
Okay.
そうそう、そんなにかしこまらなくてもいいんだぜ。つまりモンドの子供とお年寄りのためにチャリティーショップをやるってことだよな。すっごく立派なことだと思うぞ。それにこいつは栄誉騎士だし、オイラも騎士団とは付き合いが長いからな。協力してやる。
As Plymouth says, we're happy to help. Anything to get the quests out of my quest log. I mean, anything to help the children and the elderly.
まずはお店を運営するための基本資金となるブリューゼリーを用意する必要があるんだ。近隣の酒造業者に酒造りの材料を売ればブリューゼリーがたくさん手に入る。他にも一部外国のお客さんの中にはブリュー祭の期間中に飲み物を大量に仕入れようとする人がいる。そういった人たちは注文を手伝ってくれる代理人を探していてね。長期的な協力関係を築くためにもこの類のお客さんは気前がよく、酒造業者と価格の交渉する余地もある。その差額が僕たちへの謝礼になるんだ。しかも同額のブリューゼリーと交換することもできる。
I don't even know what these jellies are.
オイラたちの仕事は酒造業者にお酒作りの材料を提供することと、
Oh
外
no.
国のお客さんのため
Oh
に
no, negotiating price? I'm not good at that.
なら思ってたよりも簡単そうだぜ。
I tend to overpay for convenience.
本当か
In games, that is. I don't pay for anything in real life because I don't have money.
依頼が来ていてねスメールのシェバマさんの注文でバケーションサイダー50箱だ。そのドリンクはゲオルグさんが店主をやってるエンジェルズシェアの屋台で買える。ゲオルグさんは優しいんだけど損をしたがらない。ゲオルグさんの気分を損ねないように価格交渉の時はよく考えてくれ。僕は引き続き屋台の準備をするよ。十分なブリューゼリーが用意できたらまたここに戻ってきてほしい。それと屋台に必要な材料は僕が用意するから気を使わなくても大丈夫だ。すでに仕入れ先へは連絡してある。資金の準備ができ次第材料を送ってもらえる予定だ。
よし、手分けして行動開始だ。屋台の準備はお前が、資金調達はオイラたちに任せろ。
ああ、二人とも助かるよ。
Meant to purchase 50 boxes of fruits of the festival from Angel's Share. So, is that one of the quests? Probably. This one? Probably. Go to quest? Is it not? This is literally the guy I just talked to, is it not? Okay, talk to this guy. Oh no, don't make me negotiate things.
ゲオルグさん、こんにちは。オイラたち、シェバマさんの代理人で、バケーションサイダーを50箱注文したいんだ。
Let's bring up a
ああ、
calculator.
シェバマさんか。うちの常連客だな。注文の数はいつもと同じようだが、担当直入に行こう。今年はいくら出すつもりだ？
Well, that's a bit low. I wanted to get a 30% discount, so that's going to be 11,900, which is almost nothing.
いやいや、シェバマさんと相談したのか？いくらなんでも低すぎる。冗談はよしてくれ。
Trying to go for 15% discount, but that ends up being too much. Alright, how about... Oops, wrong way around. And multiply. Alright, how... That's not that much either. Alright, how about... I type it. Not this much.
今年は豊作。
How about...
その値段。少しばかり厳しいが、窮地の中ということで飲んでやろう。いつも通り、直接シェバマさんの店に
I have
届け
no
を
idea how
手
to
配
do
する。
this.
安心しな。この領収書は忘れず保管しておけ。
よし、資金調達を続けようぜ。なるべく早く十分な量のブリューゼリーを集めよう。方法は自由。十分な資金を集められればいい。
See, the only thing I know about negotiating is from that, like, TV show. The,
外国のお客さんからの注文が入れ
what is
ば
it called?
謝礼がもらえる。そうすれば酒造
What
業
is
者
it
にあんな
called?
たくさんの材料は売らなくて済む。
You know that TV show where, like, a guy walks in and he's like, I got this thing that I want to sell. And then the guy is like, I'm going to call an expert. And then the expert walks in and is like, it's worth 5,000. And then the guy goes, how much do you want for it? I want 5,000. I'll give you $5. And it's like, $5? But he said it was worth 5,000. Yeah, but it's a niche market and I gotta find someone who wants to, like, purchase it. And then I have to keep it on the shelf for a while. It's gonna take forever to sell. I have to, like, re-polish it and make it nice again. It's gonna cost me a lot. So, you know, there's gonna be, like, a little bit of, like, a thing. And then, yeah, $5. And he's like, oh, I can go for 3,000. No, $8. Alright, I'll do it for 1,000. I'll give you $15. All right, $15 it is. And then they interview the guy and he's like, well, $15 is more money than I had when I came in, so I'm pretty satisfied. That's all I know about negotiating.
でも念のため、ひとまず他の酒造業者を調べてみようぜ。
What am I doing now? Check the situation. I am checking the situation. It is being checked as we speak. I think.
旅人、パイモン、ここにいたんだね。
I hope you're not gonna try to make me drink any more chili stuff. Hi, Barbara. Happy Weinlesefest. That's probably not how you say it.
ハッピーブリーズブリュー。ブリュー祭はモンドで最も賑やかなお祭りの一つなんだ。この時期に会えるなんて嬉しいよ。ぜひ、そういえ
I
ば、
skipped your dialogue. I'm
ゲオ
sorry.
ルグさんに聞いたんだけど、ブリューゼリーを集めてるんだよね。
Yeah, something like that.
それで、ちょっと気になったんだけど、もしかして騎士団のチャリティーショップのお手伝いをしてるの？
そうだぞ。オイラたちも騎士団の一員だからな。オープンに向けてあちこち走り回って資金調達をしてるんだ。営業を開始した後にどんなトラブルが起きてもきっとオイラたちなら乗り越えられるはずだぜ。
さすが頼りになるね。あなたたちの助けがあればきっと今までにないくらい成功すると思うよ。
応援してありがとう! Nah. Thanks for your encouragement.
以前騎士団が小規模のチャリティーイベントを開いた時に私もお手伝いに行ったことがあるの。とはいえその内容はお店の前で歌うことだったんだけどね。
Isn't that pretty sizable?
あの時銀融詩人のウェンティにばったり会って一曲一緒に即興で歌ったんだ。彼の奏でるメロディーはとても古風で優雅でね。最初は雰囲気を壊すのを恐れてあえて小声で歌ってたんだけど、でも彼がハーモニーで私を導いてくれたのはそのおかげですぐに感覚をつかめたんだ。結果的にお客さんに喜んでもらえたし商品もよく売れたからよかったよ。
バーバラと銀融野郎ってコラボしたことがあったんだな。
Oh, it would have been nice if I could have been there to hear it.
それが残念だけど今回は時間の都合がつかないんだ。ブリュー祭期間中セピロス教会は景色が綺麗な場所で特別に合唱を披露することになってるの。私もリハーサルに参加する必要があって。
Well, you go do what you have to do. It's alright. We'll take care of the charity event. I wonder how she fixed her vision to the book. That's kind of neat.
おう、どっちもやりがいのある仕事だしお互い頑張ろうぜ。
二人ともありがとう。ここで歌うことはできないけど他のところで力になれるよう工夫してみるよ。あ、みんなにあなたたちのお店を紹介するのはどうかな。例えば大きなポスターを用意したりチラシを配ったりとか。あ、キャッチコピーもちゃんと考えないと。それからサインも入れた方が誠意が伝わるよね。それともやっぱり一人一人に声をかけるべきかな。おお、バー
バラが宣伝してくれたら店の知名度も一気に上がるな。
Sounds like a lot of effort, though. You already have so much on your plate already.
これくらい気にしないで。それにそんな風に言われるとちょっと恥ずかしいよ。もう少し考えてみて他の人にも宣伝のアドバイスを聞いてみるね。それじゃあ旅人にパイモン、またね。
じゃあな。
その騎士団と教会のみんなもきっとあなたたちのことを誇りに思ってるはずだよ。
おう、一緒に頑張ろうな。これでさらにやる気が出てきたぜ。オイラたちももっと頑張らなきゃな。
In charity and creativity, you must use the following two methods to gather enough funds before you open your charity shop. Sell winemaking ingredients to the wine merchants. Help other Outlander customers complete their orders and collect service fees. So... Oh. Business earnings. Business earnings? Where'd they go? Did I lose them? Is that what it was telling me, or what happened to them? It just popped up on the screen, so I thought maybe something happened to it, but I don't see it anymore. Temporary bartender for the cat's tail. What's your deal? I'd like to sell winemaking ingredients. Oh. Oh. Oh, I have a lot of these. This is how much I have left, okay. I don't know if that's a good thing. Do I just buy more from you afterwards? No, I can sell ingredients there as well, okay. I thought I had more Valberries than that. I'm rich! What do I use them for? You probably told me, but that's not good enough. You need to show me. Secure funds. Unlock shop by securing 32,000 funds! That's a lot of funds. I'm a chef currently staying in Qing's village. I've heard that the Vineless Fest features stalls that sell uniquely flavored drinks, something that I must say interests me greatly. Could someone help me buy a batch of fruits of the festival? Don't worry, I know the rules on commissioning people for an errand. You don't have to worry about payment. I am a merchant from Liyue Harbor, and I'm presently collecting specialty drinks from various nations. Could I trouble some kind soul at the Vineless Fest to help me get in touch with the cat's tail and purchase a batch of mint berries? Wait, I actually have to go all the way to Liyue? Wow. That is ridiculous. Alright, maybe later. Maybe... Can I just sell some more things? Just to open my stall? Hold on. What do I have a lot of? Well, I don't really need some of these. Like, I don't really need wolf hooks anymore. Wait, what? Can I not sell anymore? Hello? What do you mean? Game? Hello? Did it bug out? Does he not have any more money from me? Wait, was that all I could sell? Did I sell all I could? Hold the phone. Do you guys not buy anymore? I just clicked some random amount last time. Was that actually the max amount I could have sold? I am Confucian. Maybe I did sell the max amount that's possible. I just clicked some random number. I was like, yeah, 5 sounds good. Guess I'm going all the way to Liyue. It's a good thing I can teleport, because otherwise this would not be profitable. You know, there's going to be, like, traveling fees. So, like, I have to eat when I travel, and that's not going to come out of my own pocket when it's a business trip, right? Right? Okay, good, I didn't kill anyone. I didn't check if there was anyone under me before plunging down. What do you want? Agit has verres if you have coin. We are not here to drink. We're errand runners who help ordering drinks. I'm gonna click through the dialogue a bit fast, I'm sorry. I'm impatient right now. 65 cases of mint berries? Alright, how much? How much, though, did you give me? 22,000. Alright. More bargaining and negotiating, which I'm not very good at. I'm gonna be like $5. They're gonna be like 5,000. I'm gonna be like $8. They're gonna be like 4,000. I'm gonna be like 15. And then I expect them to be like, yeah, it's a deal. But they're gonna be like, I leave. It's like that Digimon minigame I played over and over again. 65 crates of mint berries. So I'm gonna, no matter what, I'm gonna make a 7k profit because it can't go any lower than this. Alright, let's see how it works if I just start in the middle. Go up by like... How is that unreasonable? Is that a great success? I have no idea how this works. Am I supposed to start really low just to trick them into thinking that I'm increasing it by a lot? Or does that, if I start really low, does that piss them off right away? Because I'm worried. I am very worried. I'm aware of like the different business strategies of like the foot in the door and like the breaking down the door. You know, like there's like one strategy where it's like you start small because when you get like an agreement to a small thing, it's easier to ask for more. Or it's like you start really big, which like people are like, no friggin' way can we do that. So then you like when you lower it, it's gonna seem more reasonable even if it's still unreasonable. We've already taken payment for our work already, so. Nope. I need 4,000 more. I wonder if you can piss them off so much that they just, like, leave. Hello. Cut to the chase. 100 cases of fruit. Okay. Cool. Alright. We're going. We are going. I don't even want to open a shop. That is too much responsibility. How much did you give me? 30,000. So I gotta make 4,000. So I gotta buy for a maximum of 26,000, which is probably the maximum I can buy for. Maybe like a bit lower because in case I didn't make any earnings on the previous attempts, it might be like 25 or 24,000 maximum. 24,000 maximum would be like a 20% less than 30,000, so. Yeah, 24,000. How mad does he get if I just... Alright, and then we jump up to 20,800. It's pissed. Then we surprise him with the 22,001. This is terrifying. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just waiting to see someone post like a video somewhere like, this is how you do it, and they just like they nail it. They make like billions of crates of jelly, whatever it is that we're going for. I really want to know what the mechanics are. I want to. I just see like the hearts go down. I'm like, oh no, I'm going bankrupt. Oh, he doesn't like me. Oh, I might as well jump off a bridge already. Instant panic. All this work is making me hungry. I should probably get some food soon. Let's see what this opening a store is all about, and if it's gonna make me have more panic moments. Back to the shop. Are you gonna make me run the store? Because that is a firm no from me. I will not handle that. Well, everything's in place and we just need to open the shop now.
僕の方も仕入れ先との商談が終わったところだ。少し待っててくれ。どうだ？いい感じだろ？もし何か他にも案があったら。
I can redecorate. See, that's more up my alley. Decorating the shop, I can do. Running the shop? No.
オイラが店の名前をつけてやるぞ。そうだな。セピロスザーザーショップにしよう。
I mean, Paimon is in charge of naming things. Mostly naming people mean names when they're being annoying, but also naming things. So, we'll go with that.
それって褒め言葉だよな。ベルンハルト、他にオイラたちにできることはあるか？
資金調達は大変な仕事だし、きっと疲れてるだろ。細かな雑務は全部僕に任せてくれ。代わりに君たちはその幅広い知識を使って経営方針や営業方法、サービスの特徴や品質管理などを考えてほしい。こういった専門的な話は他の店主から聞いたんだが、実はよく理解できていなくてね。
You just threw a lot of things at me in one go. A lot of letters and capital letters, which means they're short for something, and I don't know what that was short for, and I'm worried.
お前が店員として具体的な仕事を担当するってことか？
そういうこと。
I don't want to do the
僕は
business.
体を使うのが得意だからね。まさに道具として使ってくれ。
Alright, out on the streets with a big sign. You can do those spinny thingies, like when you have a big sign and you sit on the street and you spin it around. Do that, do that.
おいおい、そこまでする必要はないぞ。おいらたち別に悪徳店長ってわけじゃないし。
I mean, that's even more of a reason to be a cutthroat business because it's for a good cause. We don't have to feel bad about squeezing people out of everything they're worth.
よし、要点ははっきりしてるな。目標はフェア最高の料理店だ。さあ、ベストな状態で最初のお客さんを迎えるぞ。
We give 110% so that you have to pay 110%. That's our slogan.
旅人とパイモン。まさかこんなところで会うとは思いませんでした。
It'll be $1 million. A million more. A million jellies. Whatever currency we're using right now.
命名のうちに覚えた予感により、メギストス教を連れて
Because of course no price is too steep for the esteemed Prinzessin der Verurteilung. Right? That's gonna work on her. I don't know how to convince Mona to pay a bunch.
あなた方にお会いできてとてもご機嫌なようです。
オズ、
変に誇張しないでくれる？古本。や
ご
はり
本
私から説明しましょう。先日皇女殿下がいい夢を見られたそうで、近々何か幸運なことが起こるのではないかと私のところへ先生術のアドバイスをもらいに来たんです。その際武竜祭が盛り上がっていることを耳にし、一緒に行かないかと誘ってくれました。もちろん喜んで承諾しましたよ。執筆の締め切りに間に合わせるために祭りのセールでちょうどいろいろと仕入れる必要があ
Well,
りましたから。
unfortunately for you, you'll find no discounts here. You will
皇女
only
殿下
find a
が
good
教えてくれ
cost.
ていなければ、私は武竜祭が開催されたことすら気づかなかったでしょう。メギストス卿、今の話は補足する必要があるわ。
But if you'd rather go for a discount at a different store and not support anything of value add whatsoever, be my guest. But here, that extra 10% you could have saved elsewhere will go to a very, very, very good cause. In fact, all of it will go to a good cause. So maybe somewhere else you're spending 90% for no good cause. At least here you're spending 110% for a really good cause. How about it?
その間、
Give me your money.
メギストス卿から
This is a
返事
robbery.
がずっと来なかった。だから
Unless you agree, in which
私
case it's
が
not a
直々
robbery.
にあなたの邸宅を訪問したの。待ってください。9日？あれからもう9日も経っていたのですか？早すぎません？でも今回の執筆はメギストス卿にとって極めて重要なもの。私も大目に見てあげるわ。
ですがメギストス卿も注意された方がよろしいかと。郵便箱がびっしりと詰まっていたら音信不通になっていると勘違いされる方も少なくありませんので。
モナは学問の研究に没頭するあまり、時間も人に返事するのも、それからこんな盛大なお祭りがあることも忘れちゃってたんだな。
Guess sometimes it's very important not to be disturbed, and your ability to focus is admirable.
とにかく時間がありません。早く必要なものを買いに行かないと。そういえばあなたが自分の店を開いているとは思いませんでした。しかも私が一番注目している料理店だなんて。実は人に頼まれてな。オイラたちのお店をよろしく頼むぜ。
Anything you'd like to purchase?
そうですね。おすすめのおつまみはありますか？
What kind of food doesn't go well with a drink?
メニューには
Everything goes well with a drink. It just depends on...
おつまみ？
Yeah, excuse me?
まさか執筆がうまくいかないからってお酒でも飲み始めたのか？
そういえばお嬢様がよく訪問されていたので、そのせいでかなり遅れが出ているのかもしれません。
Hang in there, Mona.
いえ、お酒も訪問もどちらも関係ありません。そう驚かないでください。以前皇女殿下の得意料理冷製肉盛り合わせをごちそうに、失礼、寄生シンフォニーでしたね。
Gee, highly... Oh, I didn't get to read it.
これまでに味わった
The
ことの
holy
ないも
something,
の
I
で、
think.
一口噛むごとにちゃんとお肉の満足感があり、気づけば完食をしていました。まあ、お客さん
The
に料
only
理
thing
を
that
楽しん
worries
で
me
もら
about
うの
official
も
specialty
料
dish
理
dish is
人
that
にとって
weird
は一つの評価
purple
だ
sauce
か
it
らな。
has, which I don't understand what
冷
it's
製
supposed to
肉
be.
盛り合わせは本当に素晴らしいも
Ah,
の
the
です。
Holy Symphony, I
エネ
think.
ルギーの補給ができ、長期保存も可能。一般的にはおつまみとして食べられるものなんですよね。価格を除けば他のすべての面において満足サラダに勝っています。しかし考えてみてください。武竜祭はお酒をテーマとしたもの。つまりおつまみを割引価格で買うことができるはずです。まさにこれは天が与えし贈り物。しっかりと手にしないといけません。歓喜の声を上げなさい、メギストス卿。あれは私が旅の合間に思いついた作品に過ぎない。極上の料理を堪能する機会はまだまだあるわ。
You can't see it, but I'm also doing weird poses as I'm reading
まだ
that.
本領を発揮していないとお嬢様はおっしゃっています。
ええ、分かっています。皇女殿下の腕前はあの時の料理をはるかに超えているものでした。 ただ進化の私が公女殿下に料理を頼むなんて、いやつまり家に来た客人に料理をお願いするなんてこと、せめてサラダ以外の品を用意できればお口に合うものを出せたかもしれません。
モナはそんな風に思ってたの？
こういう時は先を読んでいたとか対局を見据えていたとおっしゃった方が
It's always fun when she breaks character. Long had I foreseen this, or thou needst not fret over thy affinity for salad.
その通りよ、メギストス卿。私が認めたものとして、あなたは星空の秘密を知り尽くしているはず。私を喜ばせる必要はないわ。
別にいつもこんなに忙しくしているわけではないんです。それに時間の余裕があるときに他の分野を学ぶのは何も大変なことではありませんので。
Well, in that case...
オイラたちセピロスザーザーショップに任せろ。うちにはそのまま食べられるおつまみだけじゃなく、少し調理するだけで食べられるものもあるぞ。それぞれちょっとずつ買うのがおすすめだ。ちなみに少し調理するだけで食べられる方は失敗しにくいし、作るのもすぐ慣れるはずだ。
What a nice way to say that we're selling unfinished products.
挑戦すればいいと思うぜ。もちろんモナの家に行って教えてやってもいいぞ。旅人は料理がうまいからな。
Yeah, piece of cake. Literally, it's a piece of a cake because it's food.
それはいいアイデアですね。
It's funny.
これなら多少値が張ろうとも構いません。
メギストス卿、あなたの傑作を心待ちにしているわ。
それからパイモン殿の助言を念頭に置き、合理的に予定を立てるのがよろしいかと。
ええ、今に見ていてください。今度私の家に来た時、格段に美味しいものをご馳走しますので。
I didn't have to negotiate. Oh, thank you. A small sale, but a major milestone. Almost like what that guy said when he walked on the moon. I mean, when he pretended to walk on the moon.
誰かが必要としている商品を売るってこういうことなんだな。店主の仕事って案外楽しいかも。よーし、この調子で店の名を轟かせてやろうぜ。
No! I don't even know what this is about, but I see this menu, I'm like, no! After your shop has been open, talk to Bernhard to see how your shop is doing. Before every customer flow cycle starts, distribute funds well and adjust the 3 directions of your shop. Your income will increase when each direction reaches its target point. If the sum of funds allotted to one direction exceeds its target point, you can still obtain bonus earnings. Cool. Yes. I usually appreciate that they do some kind of like gibberish language here, but right now I feel like I would need to know what these things are saying for it to actually be helpful. It might just be that this allows them to use the same image for all versions of the game, no matter what localization it is, but right now I feel like I need to know what these are saying to help me actually figure out what this tutorial is telling me. After a certain number of customer flow cycles, you can use shop stratagems to help you out. You can view the various effects of these shop stratagems in the strategic overview menu. Who the heck is this guy? After a few customers' flow cycles, you can invite assistants to support you in running the shop. These assistants can each provide a fixed buff to one direction. At the same time, your assistants can gain a certain amount of earnings as a reward. The number of times this amount can be awarded is limited. The effects of each assistant will only last for one customer flow cycle, after which you must wait 2 more cycles before you can hire that same assistant again. While running your shop, you may meet with some emergencies and unexpected situations. Oh no. Deal with these issues as they crop up in time and you will be rewarded. Use your shop stratagems and other methods to deal with these circumstances more effectively. How about we don't do that? That is terrifying. I am terrified. Why did you rope me into this? Why? Oh my god, I pushed it. Oh no. This is scary. I don't want to do this. Secure funds. Oh, reward. Manage shop. This is what I get. We'll do that eventually. What are the other quests? Do I even want to know? Panic! I think we'll continue this next time. when I've built up some confidence in how to run a store. Oh god. I don't think I'll ever build up confidence for that, but I don't know, maybe. Maybe in due time. I think I'm too scared of disappointing the customers, and because of that, I'm probably too lenient, and that's why I can't make a good profit. I think that's where my mind is at. Anyways, that's gonna be it for now, I think. We might continue this next time. I really the problem is, if I only do the event during streams, I run the risk of running out of time to actually finish the event. Especially if I have other things I want to stream in between. We'll see if we continue this event next time or if I end up doing the event off stream. I do have ideas for other games we can play on stream in the near upcoming future for future streams, so if I decide to play something else, at least I have an idea of what to play, but we might also continue this next time. I am rambling a lot. I should do my outro. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time, and even if I don't, I hope you have a great day, and I'm gonna peace out. Alright, bye!